Tammy Grimes. We are spinning our fates, good or evil, never to be undone. Even the smallest stroke of virtue or of vice leaves its ever so little scar. Nothing we may do can ever be wiped out. Or so said Mr. William James. To put it another way, that which ye sow is that which ye shall reap.
Awake, dreamer, awake. Beautiful dreamer. You remember that song? Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me.
Oh, George. Oh, it's George. Go away. What do you want from me?
The woman kills me and asks, what do you want from me?
I didn't kill you. I'm not a murderer.
You're worse than a murderer. You're a fool. Because you killed me for nothing.
Our mystery drama, Don't Kill Me, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dann and stars Tony Roberts and Roberta Maxwell. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent on a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid. These are the things that we know not. So says the book. Well, the ways of eagles, serpents, and ships, while reasonably puzzling, are not nearly as unfathomable as the ways of men with maids, or of maids with men. And if we could discover the secret of those ways, we might learn something worth knowing.
Your Uncle Seth?
My Uncle Seth.
It's so hard to believe, Ted.
For years, everybody thought he was just an old bum.
George, we're talking about Teddy's Uncle Seth.
You remember my Uncle Seth, George? Yes, I remember. All of us kids would go down to his shack, like it said in that song, that tumble-down shack near the old railroad track. Yes. The place was filled with old clothes and all kinds of junk, and hidden away in all that debris, it turns out they were bank books and stock certificates, government bonds, over $3 million. Now that he's dead, it's all mine. While he was alive, he wouldn't even give me a nickel. He could have sent me to college. My whole life would have been different. Well, it's sure going to be different from here on in.
How and where did he get all that money?
We'll never know. It turns out he was just one of those eccentric millionaires.
And all this time, we just thought he was eccentric.
No, we thought he was crazy. Only rich people can be eccentric. George, Wilma, I want you to listen. If you need anything for doctors, for hospitals, for whatever it takes, George, are you listening? Nothing can help me, Ted. Nothing. Now, don't you talk that way. I've been everywhere. Tried everything, seen everybody. They don't know. They just don't know. And I'm so tired. What did you say, George?
He's asleep.
Just like that?
He can go off at any time. Come into the kitchen. I've got some coffee on the stove. Another cup?
Wilma, I meant what I said about helping.
Oh, well, there's nothing that can be done medically.
Oh, somewhere there has to be a cure.
Cure? They don't even know the cause.
Wilma, I have so much money. More than I can hope to spend in a lifetime. Let me give you some.
No, Ted.
Oh, but look at yourself.
I'd rather not.
You have to work so hard.
I would sooner die than take a nickel from you.
Yeah, but the three of us have been friends since we were kids.
The three of us were friends until two of us fell in love.
It's a pity that you didn't fall in love with me.
Please, Ted.
I was always in love with you, Wilma.
Don't.
Well, I'll always be in love with you.
Just don't say any more.
I really came to say goodbye.
Where are you going?
To South America.
Why?
Well, I've always been interested in archaeology.
That's right. When will you be leaving?
Tomorrow.
Oh. Well, good luck.
Wilma, are you sure there's nothing I can do?
There's nothing anyone can do. Goodbye, Ted.
Wilma?
Grace.
You left the front door open.
Oh, did I?
What are you typing there?
It's a way to make some extra money.
Oh, a full day on the job and a full night at home.
Do I have a choice?
You had a choice 10 years ago.
All right, Grace.
Obviously, you made the wrong one.
Let's not go into that.
Today, he's a millionaire. Little Teddy Trumbull.
I promised I'd have this ready by morning.
And you could have had him.
So, if you'll just excuse me.
You could still have him.
I have 20 pages to go, and I'm getting tired.
Divorce George.
How can I divorce him?
Oh, Wilma, are you saying that you're still in love with him?
Yes, I'm still in love with him.
You can't afford to be in love with him. Wilma.
I just don't want to talk about it.
Now, just listen for a minute.
To what?
Darling, he's a helpless, hopeless invalid. He's only waiting to die.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
And he could die tomorrow. Or he could hang around for a year, or 2 or 3, or even 5, maybe 10. But sooner or later, Teddy will get tired of waiting. Now, you don't kid me, Wilma. You're thinking about it.
Oh, look what you made me do.
Yes, 10 years ago, I may have made you choose George.
I made that choice myself.
You were always looking to Big Sister for advice. I remember I said, I keep hands off when it comes to romance. But you could see which one I favored. And George was the better bet at the time. Who could foresee that Teddy would have a rich uncle and George would... Well, okay, let's be constructive. Divorce him.
Divorce him? Now? In the state he's in?
All right, so people will do some finger-pointing and head-shaking and tongue-clucking. Well, who cares? After a while, it's all forgotten.
No.
Oh. Afraid you'd have a guilty conscience?
Ted would have a guilty conscience.
Wilma, remember what Papa used to say? Time's running out. You have to make your move before it's too late.
Feeling better, George?
No, Doctor.
Have some new pills, the latest drug. It may... George? George?
He's fallen asleep again, Doctor.
Yes, so I see.
Where are we?
Exactly where we were at the beginning.
Is there any hope?
Theoretically, there's always hope.
I mean real hope.
I'm sorry.
How much time does he have?
Well, he could have as much as any of us, unless...
Unless?
He could have an accident.
In bed? How?
Well, you see, he falls into such a deep sleep that sometimes his breathing mechanism could be... Well, how can I simplify this? There could be a loss of muscular coordination, and he could just suffocate.
Oh. Well, what can be done about it?
It's really quite simple. It doesn't have to be fatal if you notice it in time. All you have to do is massage his chest briskly.
That's all?
If you should happen to notice that he isn't breathing, do that at once.
But I can't spend 24 hours a day just sitting here and watching him.
I understand.
I have a day job, and I have to do typing at night.
I'm aware of that, Wilma.
And I have to get some sleep, too. I'm only human.
Of course.
I have to get some sleep. You're looking better this morning, George. Feeling better, too?
Yes, I hope it lasts.
It will.
No, it won't.
I got a letter from Ted. Well, it's addressed to both of us.
Well, what does it say?
He's deep in the Brazilian jungles, somewhere in the Amazon, looking for that lost civilization of his. Do you think you'll ever find it? Well, do you, George?
Wilma.
Yes? What is it?
Please, Wilma.
Please, Wilma, what?
Don't kill me.
George!
Please, Wilma, don't kill me.
George, how can you even...
You've been thinking about it.
That isn't true.
You're trying so hard to fight it. You won't even admit it to yourself, but you're thinking about it.
No, George, no.
Day and night, you're thinking about it.
Please, George.
I'm so tired, so sleepy, but I have to stay awake. I have to tell you something. I have to...
Don't say anything more, George.
What I have here, it isn't very much of a life, I know, but I want to live as long as I can, and well, maybe tomorrow, next week, next year, they'll find the drug, the treatment, the cure. While there's life, there's hope. I don't want to die. Please, Wilma, don't kill me. I'm so tired. So tired.
Hello, Wilma.
What are you doing here, Grace?
Well, I thought I'd come by and take you to a movie.
I can't leave George alone.
Oh, of course.
I mean, it's bad enough I have to be gone all day.
Oh, come out for a little while, anyhow. I'll buy you dinner.
I better look in on George.
I just did that. He's sound asleep. Hey, Wilma, this is some letter from Ted.
Where did you get that?
You left it on the table.
You had no business reading mine.
Yes. Teddy writes, I love you and I'll always love you. Well, I guess he hopes you'll take the hint.
What hint?
He expects you to do something.
Like what?
Look, he's gone as far as he can. He's made his statements. The rest is up to you.
The rest?
You have to go to him. Leave, George. Teddy's waiting for you to take that step.
Why don't you let me alone, Grace?
I love you, and I'll always love you. Maybe. He's now an attractive man.
He was always attractive.
No, he wasn't. That's why you chose George. Teddy was always thin, shy, awkward. But he can look awfully good with all that money.
Grace, I keep telling you I don't want to talk about it.
The girls will all be after him now, Wilma. It'll be a heady new experience for him. How long do you think he'll be willing to wait for you? Now, don't do that. I know why you do it.
I have to make money.
You also want to lose yourself somewhere out in limbo. You want to keep busy, so you don't have to think. Okay, go ahead. But you know you're not solving your problem that way.
Wilma, please. Wake up. Wake up, Wilma.
What?
Oh, Wilma. Wilma, you're up.
Yes, I guess I am. Something must have wakened me.
I called to you.
I'm sure I didn't hear you.
I know. I couldn't speak loud enough for that. It was a prayer. A prayer. That's why you heard it.
A prayer?
I have this funny feeling as if I'm going to...
As if you're going to what?
It's getting harder. And harder for me to breathe. Remember what the doctor said. I feel it coming on. In a minute, I won't be able to breathe. To do something.
But I don't know what to do.
The doctor told you. Massage my chest. That'll... please, Wilma, call an ambulance. Help me. It's so hard to breathe. Wilma, aren't you going to do anything? Please. I'll die. Do something.
She will certainly do something. She'll give him the first aid, or she won't. She'll save his life, or sit by and watch him lose it. Either way, she is performing an act, making a statement. And she won't be the only one to make a statement either. Quite a few people will be making some rather interesting statements of their own when the curtain shall rise on Act 2. Promises, promises. How easily made, how readily broken. Each year, millions of people vow to love, honor, and obey each other. To be steadfast in sickness and in health, till death do them part. Yes, it's quite easy to do all those things in health. But in sickness, as the bard himself might remark, aye, there's the rub. And we needed a rub quite literally at the very end of the first act. Did we get one?
Wilma, my chest, I can't breathe. The doctor said you must massage my chest. If you don't, you just can't sit there and do nothing. It's the same as murder. Wilma, where are you going? Please, come back and help me. I see you want to marry Ted, but you won't be happy with him. He'll still be stupid, Teddy, no matter how much money. You won't be happy, and you won't forget what you did to me. Wilma, don't leave me. Help me, save me. Wilma, don't go. You know what you're doing? You're making a bet. You're betting that there is no God, no retribution, no heaven, no hell. But there is, Wilma. There is. Think about it, Wilma. Think about it.
Grace?
Wilma, do you know what time it is?
It's 5 a.m.
Well, what's the big idea?
I'm scared.
Oh, is something wrong?
George.
Yes, George?
I'm afraid.
Wilma, get hold of yourself.
I'm trying.
Now, what about George?
I just, this moment, woke up and
Yes?
He's lying here very...
Tell me.
Very still. He's very, very quiet. He isn't moving.
Is he breathing?
No. I don't think he's breathing either.
What are you calling me for?
Grace, I'm scared.
Well, call a doctor, an ambulance, the police.
I can't. I'm so scared. Do it for me, Grace.
I came as quickly as I could, Wilma.
Yes, Ted.
I would have been here sooner, but...
I understand.
You've no idea how wild and deep that jungle is.
Of course.
Wild and deep, but beautiful.
I can imagine.
A lush beauty, an awesome beauty.
It sounds wonderful.
Even at times, a terrible beauty. I'm sorry about George.
Thank you, Ted.
He was such a good friend.
I know.
How did it happen? Or is it too painful to say?
I woke up one morning and he was dead.
Oh. Just like that?
He fell asleep the night before and never woke up.
Well, maybe the way things were, he's better off.
Don't say that, Ted. Don't ever say that.
I'm sorry.
No one is ever better off dead.
Forgive me, Wilma, please.
It's all right, Ted. I forgive you.
I'm always so... What did George call it? Gauche. That's it. It was his favorite word. I always manage to say the wrong thing, don't I?
Ted, I forgive you. Forget it.
Well, now what, Wilma?
Now what?
Wilma, I've always loved you. Maybe this isn't exactly the right moment to talk about it.
You're right, Ted. This isn't exactly the right moment to talk about it.
Wake up, Wilma.
Wake up.
Didn't you hear the clock? Listen again. 2 o'clock, just the exact time it was that night.
No. George.
Didn't think you'd be rid of me, did you? Just because you killed me, did you think that would be the end of it?
I didn't kill you. What do you want?
The woman kills me and has the nerve to ask, what do I want?
The way things were, you're better off dead.
No one's better off dead. Isn't that what you said to the chump?
He's not a chump.
The only thing different about him is that he's a chump with $3 million.
What do you want?
I just want to tell you that you lost the bet.
What bet?
The bet you made when you killed me.
I didn't kill you.
You had to decide, is there or is there not a reckoning? And when you walked out that door and left me there to die, you made the bet that there wasn't. You bet there will be no day of judgment. I'm here to tell you that you lost.
You're here, George, because I have a guilty conscience. Yes, I can admit it to myself. I let you die. Why not? You were as good as dead anyway.
No matter how you tried to justify it, the judgment was not yours to make.
But I made it. And so naturally I'm filled with remorse, regret, and self-reproach. And so I am assailed by nightmares, and this is one of them.
You think so?
But I'll get over it. This, too, shall pass. Because I'll keep thinking about that mean, hard, threadbare life I would lead, working day and night to support you and nurse you. I shall compare it to the life I will enjoy with Teddy, with all that money, that luxury and comfort.
So you chose Teddy. But you're not going to have a life of luxury and comfort with Teddy.
With all that money?
Teddy has found his calling, his heart's desire, in the deepest, darkest jungles of the Amazon. Yes, that's where his life's work is, in fever-ridden, insect-infested swamps.
I'll put a stop to that nonsense soon enough.
I wish you luck, dear Wilma, and I mean that from the bottom of what would be my heart, if I were still alive.
That?
What's what, my dear?
Those bells.
Church bells.
Why are they ringing?
Because I asked the minister to. I always wanted the bells to ring at my wedding.
I just don't like the whole idea of...
Wilma, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong.
You're still going to marry me, aren't you? You haven't changed your mind about that?
No, it's all right.
And we're leaving tonight for the Amazon.
Yes, Ted. Just for our honeymoon. Remember, just for our honeymoon.
Yes, of course.
You ready to leave, Wilma, dear?
Yes, Grace.
Alan and I'll drive you and Ted to the airport. Oh, what a lovely wedding. You look so beautiful.
Have I forgotten anything? No, I don't think so.
I'm just frightened at the idea of you going off to that jungle.
It's only for a couple of weeks.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well, that's not what Ted told Alan. Alan asked him if he'd be interested in looking at some houses, and Ted said you weren't coming back for a long time.
What?
If at all.
Ted said that to Alan?
Yes. And Alan was surprised because you had asked him to line up some properties.
I'm sure Alan must have misunderstood what Ted told him. We'll be home by the end of the month. At the latest.
Don't you love it, Wilma?
Love what?
The colors. Have you ever seen such lush vegetation?
No, Ted. Not exactly.
And all these sounds?
It can be rather deafening.
It sounds like a tremendous jumble, but I can identify at least 37 different birds.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's very interesting.
Listen, that kind of deep growl. Now, he's very far from here, but sound carries a long way in the jungle. That's a jaguar. the tiger of South America.
Isn't it dangerous to be out here?
Well, the car has a steel roof, so you're safe from snakes in the trees. And I have a rifle.
Even so.
The wild animals almost never attack human beings.
Almost never.
No, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Besides, you'll learn how to use firearms.
Why?
Well, it's just a good idea.
I've never held a gun in my life.
Well, it doesn't take long to learn. Inside of 3 or 4 months, you'll be an expert.
3 or 4 months? We'll be headed back in less than 3 weeks.
Oh, here we are.
What's this?
Home.
Here?
I call it Trumbulltown. Named it after me. I had the native labor build these huts. The largest one is ours.
I'm not going to stay in one of those huts.
You'll love it. It's the simple life, darling. No frills, no fuss, no artificial trappings. Yes, indeed. The simple life.
Why should I lead the simple life? I can afford luxury.
No one can afford luxury. No one can afford the debilitating loss of the real, the worthwhile, the true values.
What are you talking about?
Here, Wilma, I discovered a new way of existence, a new perspective on the world. I am no longer that silly, simple fellow I used to be.
I never thought you were silly or simple.
Oh, yes, you did. That's why you chose George instead of me. But it's all right. We're married now, and we're going to have a wonderful life together.
It's very hot.
You'll get used to that after a while.
What's a while?
I don't know, a month or 2.
But we're not going to be here a month or 2.
Ah, there he is my number 1 assistant, Wilma.
Senor.
Wilma, this is Senora Trumbull.
I am most happy to meet the senora.
How do you do?
Wilma, take the bags into the hut.
Si, senor.
Have the men been going out looking while I've been gone?
Si, senor. But they have found nothing.
Listen, Nada. It's all right. We have time. We are dealing with eternity. What's a day, a week, a month, even a year? True?
It's verdad. What is a year, or even 5 or 10, or even the life of a man?
What are you two talking about?
Time and how little it means.
It means a great deal to me. Look, Ted, I think we better talk about this.
We'll never talk on an empty stomach. I can smell a delicious supper.
But
the people have prepared a feast for us, darling. It's bad manners to keep them waiting. Isn't this lovely?
I've never seen so many mosquitoes in all my life.
Well, after a while, they stop bothering you.
What do you mean by a while?
How did you like the dinner?
It was dreadful. The meat, it was raw, except in those places where it was burned to a crisp.
And you get used to it.
Yes, I know. In a while. Let me tell you something, Ted. I don't want to get used to any of this.
Wilma.
I hate it. I came out here only to please you. All right. I'll stick it out for 3 weeks. Then we are going back to civilization.
All right. We don't have to talk about it now.
As far as I'm concerned, we never have to talk about it at all.
Do you sense that things are not going exactly according to plan? By that we mean, of course, Wilma's plan. Offhand, I would say that things are right on schedule as far as Ted's plan is concerned. Just what his plan is, I couldn't project at this point, but I'm sure it's at a complete odds with Wilma's. Let's all plan to meet right here shortly for the 3rd act. Lack of communication. That's supposed to be at the root of most of our problems. And so we try to discover and encourage more openness, more truthfulness. Indeed, we have even coined a phrase for it, telling it the way it is. However, in many cases, it isn't that we don't know how to communicate. It's just simply that what the communicator has to communicate is completely unacceptable to the communicatee.
Good morning, Wilma, darling. Did you sleep well last night?
No, Ted.
I'm sorry. I slept like a log.
That was part of the problem. Your snoring kept me awake. And I was bitten alive by insects.
But, dear, you have a netting. You must use it.
It's too hot.
Now, that isn't true. The air just passes through it.
I felt as if I was suffocating.
No, you get used to it.
Now, don't start that again, Ted. I have no intention of...
What do you say to some breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
Darling, we've been here for 3 days, and Twelpa tells me you haven't eaten a thing.
Just the idea of food is enough.
Would you like to come with me this morning? We're going up the river. We think that the lost civilization...
Oh, who cares about the lost civilization? I want to go home.
Home?
You heard me.
Wilma, this is our home. This is where we're going to live.
Oh, no. Maybe this is where you're going to live.
And so will my wife.
Your wife does not choose to live here.
A woman must go where her husband's work takes him.
Work? What is this? Some stupid hobby. A rich man playing at archaeologist.
I'm a serious person.
I'm serious, too. I refuse to live here.
Please, Wilma.
I want us to start packing immediately.
Wilma, give yourself a chance.
I said I want to leave here at once.
I have decided to go upriver today.
You mean you will keep me here by force?
Darling, what sort of a way is this to talk? I mean, you're free to come and go just as you please.
But you're my husband.
Yes. And I choose to remain here.
Wilma, awake, dreamer.
Oh, George. I'm dreaming. I'm home.
No, you're not dreaming. You're not home. Just outside is the jungle. I told you you'd lose the vet. He's changed, hasn't he, Teddy?
George, what do you want?
He's no longer that pathetic little pusher we used to make fun of. He's now become a man with a mission. He's got you here trapped.
Oh, no.
No? What can you do about it? It's his money.
I can shoot him.
I must say the first murder was hard, but once you're over that hump, there's nothing to it. How do you plan to work it?
I'll ask him to teach me how to shoot a gun, and then it'll just go off by accident, you see?
You'll never get away with it. Walpa is devoted to Teddy, and he reads you very well.
If I say it was an accident, what will he be able to say in court?
It'll never get to court. Walpa and his people will execute summary justice themselves.
Thank you for telling me. I'll go home and get a divorce.
Ed, you've murdered me for nothing. You can't sue him. You have no ground.
I do. He lied to me. I have mental and physical cruelty. Oh, I could get plenty from him.
Just listen to this conversation. Is this my Wilma? My sweet, gentle Wilma?
Goodbye, George. I think I'm free of you, finally.
Are you?
I told you before. You're my conscience. My dying conscience. Very soon, I'll be able to destroy you completely.
Oh, you think so?
I'm no longer what you said. Your sweet, gentle Wilma. I'm no longer a little girl. I've grown up.
Into what, I wonder? Into what?
Walpa?
Yes, Senora.
When is Senor Trumbull coming back?
Quien sabe? Who knows?
The car. Is the tank filled?
I believe so.
Where is the nearest civilized place?
It is perhaps 50 miles, a town.
Along the road through the jungle?
Si, senor. The same road.
Do you have the keys?
The senora wishes to go.
What did you think I was talking about?
But I cannot drive the senora. I must stay here and wait for Senor Trumbull.
I asked you for the keys.
But the senora should not go by herself.
And why not?
If something should happen to the car, the senora does not know how to walk through the jungle.
Never mind that. Just let me have the keys to the car.
But it is dangerous.
I will die of boredom in this place. So what's the difference? Now what? Oh, what's this? Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Well, I can't be more than a mile from the camp. Why should I sit here in the hot sun? Oh, my leg! My leg!
My darling Wilma.
Where am I?
Well, you're back home.
Home? I'm in the United States. So soon?
No, you're home here, darling, where you live.
Oh, everything is starting to hurt all over again. What happened to me?
Oh, we found you lying in the road.
I'm starting to feel numb. All over.
Well, you have a rather large insect bite on your left leg.
An insect bite could do this?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I feel as if I'm gonna die. Don't let me die, Teddy, please.
Oh, I won't, my darling. I won't.
Do something.
Well, Welpa has gone for a doctor.
A doctor? Oh, yes. I need a doctor. Please, Teddy, get me a doctor.
Hello. May I come in? My name is Julie Reynolds, Dr. Julie Reynolds.
Oh, you're an American.
Oh, down here, you'd better learn to say North American. Yes, I'm as North Americano as you can get. I hail from Minneapolis.
Oh, you're a long way from home.
Well, home is where people need you. And that can be everywhere, even here.
Yes, that's true.
I thought I'd put in some time with the Peace Corps.
Well, that must be quite an experience.
Oh, fantastic. Would you believe I'm the only doctor within 100 miles? That is, the only MD. There are quite a few witch doctors and medicine men, and some of them are actually good.
Really?
You learn something every day. That's why I love it. Oh, say, I'd better look at the patient.
She's sleeping.
Yes, I gave her something.
What's wrong with her?
Oh, I'm afraid you have a very sick wife. She was bitten by a mosquito known as the areola. It's a pretty name for such a devastating creature.
Is it poisonous?
Only to people who have certain enzyme imbalance. She'll be in constant pain. But we can give her something to ease that. And she'll have to take another drug for her heart.
Is her heart affected?
Oh, it will be. There's going to be a considerable added stress placed upon it. You'll have to give her regular doses of this medication.
Yes.
It'll ease things for her. Now, this is important. If she misses even one or two,
Don't have any worries on that score.
Well, there's nothing more I can do. I'll leave you a supply of the medication you'll need. Now, I'd better be getting back.
Oh, but it's so dark and you have a long trip. Why not spend the night, huh?
Oh, well, you may have convinced me. It isn't every day I have a chance to be with some fellow North Americanos. Tell me, what are you doing out here?
I'm looking for that lost civilization. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, you mean the gods that brought the people fire thousands and thousands of years ago?
You know what I think? They could have been visitors from another planet. Do you agree?
Well, anything is possible.
It would be fantastic if I could find it.
Oh, you're sure to find something, just being out here.
I know. It's changed my whole life.
Mine, too.
Wake up, dreamer. Wake up.
Oh, let me alone. Let me alone.
Oh, don't say that. Ted's going to leave you alone quite a bit from now on.
Oh, go away. Please, go away.
She's one of those hale and hearty girls, isn't she? Brisk and bursting with sincerity. His next wife.
Oh, what are you talking about?
What are they talking about? Haven't you been listening? Have you ever seen Ted so animated?
She isn't even attractive.
True, she isn't picture book pretty like you. But he doesn't want that anymore. When he was a timid, repressed little nobody, he yearned for, he dreamed of having the prettiest girl in town. But now, he wants a woman.
Don't say that anymore.
A woman he can talk to, who can understand his ambitions, who can share his dreams.
Don't say anymore.
Look at them together. Listen to them. Can't you see how they fit?
Shut up.
Oh, he'll fight it at first, just as you did, and then one day he will forget your heart medication.
No.
He won't be able to help himself.
No.
Why do you say no, my darling? These things don't happen.
No. No.
Wilma, what's the matter?
I think she's had a nightmare. Let me give her something.
No. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
But Wilma, dear, the doctors.
Ted. Teddy, darling, please. Teddy, promise me something.
Yes, dear.
Promise.
Yes, dear. What do you want me to promise?
Promise. You won't kill me. That's the most important promise you can make, isn't it? I know he made it just as the curtain was coming down. But did he keep it? I really couldn't say. After all, life is a story that doesn't have a neat little ending. It proceeds along its unpredictable course until it's all over. And even then, we don't know if it's really finished. I'll be back with some unfinished business shortly.
If you've been reading about wise money management in your favorite publications, you've undoubtedly heard about Dreyfus Liquid Assets, one of the world's largest money market funds, and about the big yields you can get on your money right now. Start with as little as $2,500. Make added investments as low as $100. With Dreyfus Liquid Assets, your money is yours whenever you need it. Phone for it, have it sent to your bank, or write a redemption check for cash or to pay your larger bills. You keep right on earning that high yield, compounded daily until your check clears. No penalties on interest, no sales charge, no charge for the checks. It's so simple, sensible, convenient. But find out for yourself. Call toll-free 800-228-5000 for free information and a prospectus, including management fee, charges, and expenses. Read the prospectus carefully before investing or sending money. Discover how Dreyfus Liquid Assets can help you get the lion's share of today's high money market rates. 800-228-5000. Toll-free 800-228-5000.
I bought this gadget by mail. The ad said it would save me a lot of gas. It did. Since I put it in, my car won't start.
They said I could make money stuffing envelopes at home. I'd like to give those envelope guys a licking.
If you shop by mail and don't get what you were promised, it could be mail fraud, and there are many different kinds, from products that don't work to worthless work-at-home schemes. If you're a victim or even suspect mail fraud, call your postal inspector. It's his job to keep the mail a nice way to shop.
The ad said I could lose 20 pounds a week painlessly. What I lost was $20, and that hurt a lot.
They said there were hundreds of dollars to be made working at home. They were right. I worked at home, and they made hundreds of dollars.
Remember, most of the time when you shop by mail, you do get what you were promised. But if you suspect mail fraud, call your local post office and ask for your postal inspector or postmaster. Don't take getting taken. A public service announcement by this station and your postal service.
our story is Don't Kill Me. It could also have been titled The Wager. Every one of us makes a bet with life every day. Whether we are aware of it or not, we are wagering that our course of action is the correct one. And of course, there is no way of telling whether we have won or lost until the very end. And even then, we can never be sure of the payoff. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Lee Richardson, Joan Shea, and Roberta Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Good evening, everyone. For News Radio 95, I'm Alan James. Here are the top headline stories we'll be following for you this morning. One man died in a fire at the Annapolis Hospital in Wayne last night. The state's major labor area.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... I'm E.G. Marshall. There's a spirit that roams the noisy cities, the dusty towns, and the languid villages of America. A gentle spirit, a kindly spirit. And why not? It happens to be the spirit of the kindest and most gentle of all the great American writers, William Sidney Porter. You know him better as O. Henry. Why he called himself O. Henry must remain a mystery. What compelled him to write constantly, steadily, day and night, almost without rest, must also remain a mystery. Indeed, though his life seems to be an open book, he must be considered one of the most mysterious figures in our literature. Which means he has a home here on Mystery Theater.
Oh, my beloved, querido, you have come back to me.
Senorita, you've got me confused with someone else.
Have I? But you have blonde hair.
Millions of men have blonde hair. Tell your brother not to point that gun at me.
Oh, does it matter? You're handsome enough.
But, Senorita...
And one man is very much like another.
Well, just explain to your brother and his men...
Oh, it would be too complicated. It would be more simple if we married.
Our mystery drama, Two Renegades, was especially adapted from the O. Henry classic for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dann and stars Robert Dryden and Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and X-Lax. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Never give a sucker an even break seems to be the motto of today's get-rich-quick fraternity. However, one of the great experts in this field, O. Henry, believed that in order to handle a sucker properly and profitably, he must be given all the breaks he could reasonably expect. O. Henry created a never-to-be-forgotten band of absolutely delightful flim-flam artists, bunco spielers, and con men who took your money with such style and grace it was almost an honor to be a victim. For instance, there was Bernard O'Keefe. How to describe Bernard O'Keefe? Well, why not let the master himself, O. Henry, describe Bernard?
How to describe Bernard O'Keefe? Well, my friends, dramatically is perhaps the best way. So, picture, if you will, a buckboard drawn by a smart-stepping mare, carrying within it a handsome young man, a pale, frightened, but beautiful young woman. Oh, she's a peach, especially the way she clings to his arm. They stop at a prosperous-looking farmhouse. She's too shy to talk, but the young man, the words pour forth like a fountain as soon as he sees the farmer.
Sir, please tell me, how far is it to the nearest preacher?
The nearest preacher, huh?
Oh, please, sir, we haven't a moment to lose.
Yes, to be old Reverend Barksdale, but he's already...
Isn't there one around here?
The preacher and I know Reverend Abel's 4 miles over to Caney Creek.
Oh, my darling, that can't be your father after us so soon.
Jinx, that fellow riding up hell-bent for election. He's dressed all in black. There ain't a preacher right now. Flag him down. Hold down there, Reverend. Oh, there.
Reverend, you are a reverend, aren't you?
Well, son, it transpires that I am the Reverend Abijah Green, traveling to the little Bethel schoolhouse for the preaching next Sunday.
Amen, Reverend. We must be married at once.
Indeed. You must?
Oh, no, Reverend. It's nothing like that. But her pa won't hear about it, and he's got the plow mules hitched up to the buckboard, and he can't be too far behind. Will you marry us?
Well, I'm not sure it's the...
Oh, please, Reverend. This young lady and I, we're very much in love.
Well, I suppose we could ask this older, more experienced gentleman here, this farmer, if we could use his property for the ceremony.
And so they're married. In the farmer's parlor. The farmer grins, breaks out a jug of cider. Farmer's wife sniffles a bit, pats the blushing bride on the shoulder, and that's it. No, wait. I forgot one little detail. The Reverend Abijah Green writes out the wedding certificate.
Folks, we have a tiny legal detail. I have to sign the marriage certificate according to the powers vested in me by the sovereign state of Arkansas, and I require 2 witnesses. Sir, would you and your wife legalize the marital status of this happy young couple?
Reverend, I'd hold that an honor. Tell thee, take your pen in hand.
Right there, ma'am. That's it. And right here, sir. Yes, that's in order.
Son, if you want some good advice, you just begin by showing her who's the boss.
Oh, Reverend, and you, sir, and your lovely wife. How can my bride and I thank you for your loving kindness?
Well, I shall write curtain to that scene, because if it goes on much longer, you'll all dissolve in tears of joy. And you shouldn't, because it's a fake. Yes, friends, a fake. It's what's known as the I Love You Truly grift. The young man was Mr. Parleyvoo Pickens, the bashful bride, Miss Sarah Malloy. And they are confederates of Mr. Bernard O'Keefe, who plays the Reverend Abijah Green. And he marries them at least 20 times a month. But why? What's the swindle? The money? Oh, well, you see, Bernard O'Keefe takes those marriage certificates and discounts them at various banks. You ask, how can you discount a marriage certificate? Well, those beautifully inscribed documents weren't really marriage certificates. They were promissory notes. And when all the farmers and their wives discovered they were liable for $200 or $300 or $400, doesn't it prove that you should always examine what you sign? However, all this is merely to acquaint you with our hero, Bernard O'Keefe. So then, imagine my surprise one day when I happened to be in the gate city of the South, where the old Confederate veterans were once again united to march beneath the beloved flags of the old lost cause, and I happened to see a familiar face. A face that was so out of place that before I was even aware of what I was doing, I had rushed forth into the heart of the parade and dragged him to the sidewalk. Bernard O'Keefe!
Hey! In the flesh. Now, sir, please explain your violent
I'm to explain.
What? Why, it's the wretch. The ink-stained wretch of the 4th Estate.
Barney O'Keefe, northerner born and northerner bred. What are you doing here, yipping and hallooing for the stars and bars?
Why, sir, this is my native land.
Barney O'Keefe, you're talking to me. What are you selling, snake oil?
No, sir.
Here, restorer?
Why do you always look at me and think the worst?
Because the worst is absolutely the best I can give you. Now, what are you up to here?
Well, I would tell you and tell it gladly, if my throat were not so dry.
Oh, well, by a happy coincidence, I believe I spy an oasis of liquid refreshment just up the street, Mr. O'Keefe.
In that case, sir, lead and I follow.
Now, Bernard, why were you marching in the ranks of the Confederate veterans?
Because, my lad, the Confederate States of America did, in its might and power, interpose to protect and defend Bernard O'Keefe.
It what?
Against immediate and lethal assassination at the hands of a bloodthirsty foreign power. After my own United States of America had disregarded my appeal for life, liberty, and habeas corpus.
Yeah, but Barney, the Confederate States of America is no longer a going concern.
Is that a fact?
It's actually been out of existence for almost 40 years. And you, Barney O'Keefe, can hardly be more than 35. So, therefore, when was it that the deceased government you referred to exerted its influence in your behalf?
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Yes, I am eternally grateful to the Confederate States of America. If it hadn't been for that war, I'd be breathing today with souls so dead.
Barney, is there a story in all this?
No, but I'll give you the facts. You know, I went down to Panama last year.
Yeah, that's where they're going to build that canal.
That's what I thought. And since it seemed like a place where a lot of money would be changing hands, but they're never going to build that canal. The idea of the things keeps Teddy Roosevelt bellowing like a bull, but you can't build a canal in the Panama.
Why not?
Well, the mosquitoes. They got mosquitoes there the size of chicken hawks. And if the mosquitoes don't carry off, the Chagres fever will.
The what?
I better not repeat it. It's so contagious, I believe you can contract it merely by hearing the name. Well, anyway, the day I got there, I caught it. And as I lay dying in this little town called San Juan on the coast, I finally got the doctor. The only doctor in miles to come see me. Doc Milligan was his name, and the sight of him could give a man a relapse. He had the bedside manner of a Comanche medicine man. And when he put his hand on your forehead, you felt like Captain John Smith just before Pocahontas brought the reprieve. Well, this old medical outrage takes one look at me and bellows,
"You're a damn Yankee, ain't you?"
Yes. I'm from the North, and I'm accustomed to first-class doctoring. I hope my condition ain't beyond your skill, Doc.
No, you was a blame Yankee minute I laid eyes on you. I can smell a Yankee.
Now, don't reopen the chasm, Doc. As far as I'm concerned, we're all human beings, even Southerners. Which prompts me to ask, what are you doing so far south of the Mason-Dixon line?
I ain't going back till the capital's reestablished in Richmond, Virginia. And even that's a bit north from me.
You may be here a long time, Doc.
And you'll be here forever, Yank. Less'n you take one of these powders every 2 hours.
Oh, will they cure me?
They cure some, they kill some. You have to wait and see. What kind of Yankee bunco scheme have you brought down here with you, eh?
Well, Doc, as you may know, two gentlemen, the Wright brothers, invented a heavier-than-air machine that flies.
They were Southern boys, I hear.
Well, in any event, I decided to come down here and sell airship lanes.
Airship lanes?
Yes, sir. I bought him up. I have the stock certificates and all. Now, here's a chance to get in on the ground floor. You own the rights to the airspace above the ground. Now, how many lanes shall I put you down for?
Yank, is that a way to talk to a man that's going to save your life?
Well, Doc, I'm only trying to make you rich. Look, for $50, you get absolutely unimpeachable rights to 50 miles of airspace. Yours and yours alone to have and to hold.
Why, you thieving, cheating Yankee. Everybody knows the air's free. How can you cut it up into lanes?
$50, Doc. A finer bargain don't exist. It's a chance of a lifetime.
You low-class, no-account northerner. The air belongs to everybody.
$1 a mile. How can you beat the price? In a 50-mile lane for only $50.
You ought to be horsewhipped first and then taken out and shot.
Now, Doc, because it's you and you saved my life, I tell you what I'm prepared to do. For you and you alone. A special bargain price. 2 air lanes for $50.
Well, now you're talking.
And that's Doc Milligan. Don't lose sight of him. We'll meet him later. We're going to need him later. Anyhow, those counters sure pulled me through. There I was, walking along the streets of San Juan, trying to get rid of my airship lanes, when suddenly 2 soft arms seized me in a fond embrace. 2 luscious red lips sought mine in a passionate kiss. 2 flashing black eyes lit up my own.
Querido!
Senorita, I don't believe I've had the honor of...
Querido, you have forgotten. You have forgotten your own Rosalia.
Oh, well,
It's me, Rosalia. You've come back to me.
I'm sure there must be some mistake.
I must tell my brother.
Your brother?
El Tigre, the tiger. He is the one who said you would leave me and return to your own country. He is the one who said you would desert me, betray me. And so he has been hunting you everywhere.
Hunting me?
He has sworn to kill you for this insult to our family name.
Well, why? How could I...
There he is! No, Tigre, don't shoot!
If it's all the same to you, miss, I think I'd better be going.
So, I have found you at last. Say your prayers, betrayal, seduce.
No, he has come back to me.
He has?
Yes. Tell him you have come back to me, querido.
But I say, senorita...
Tell him!
Let me hear it from your own mouth.
The revolver...
It has 6 bullets. I have 6 more in the other revolver, and 100 more in my belt. Every one of them is for you, if you betray my sister.
Tell him you've come back.
I've come back.
Good. You will dine with us tonight.
I had this important engagement, you see.
Be at the agenda at 6.
6, yes, sir, yes.
I now have business.
Well, don't let me keep you by all means.
I do not trust this one, Rosalia. He will try to run away again.
Oh, no. He loves me.
But this time he will be watched. You see, the end of the street, that is Siriaco. And they cross the street, Characayin. Both have orders to shoot you down if you try to run away again. Till 6.
Till 6. Now, Rosalia. Is that your name, Rosalia?
You mean you have forgotten my name already?
Oh, now, look, senorita, there's been a mistake. I am not who you think I am.
Oh, you are not Blondie?
Oh, no, ma'am, I am not Blondie.
But your hair is blonde.
Yes, that's true, but I'm not this particular person you think I am.
Oh, now that I look at you very closely, I believe I can see that this is so.
You made a mistake, eh?
I was so sure.
Yeah, well, you see, now it's a mistake, eh?
Yes.
Then, well, let's tell your brother, this El Tigre...
Oh, we could never do that. He would never believe me.
What do you mean? But if you say that I am not...
Oh, no. He is convinced you are Blondie, the North American who promised to marry me.
But I'm not...
And once he gets an idea into his head...
Yeah, well, all you have to do is just...
No. It would be too complicated. And even if you're not my Blondie, you look enough like him. And after a while, will it matter?
Will it matter? What a philosophy. It seems that anybody can fall in love with anybody. Well, what is it? A super confidence game? A sour hustler about to be out-hustled? In an O. Henry story, you never know. Certainly you don't know in the first act. We'll lead you a little further down the path in Act 2 in just a few moments.
I guess I'm lucky. My family's always been healthy. Oh, a touch of constipation now and then. But we've got X-Lax for that.
When you need a laxative, shouldn't your first choice be the one more families buy than any other? That's today's X-Lax. Families like the chocolated taste. You'll like the way X-Lax works, gently overnight for relief in the morning. Next time, make gentle chocolated X-Lax your first choice for occasional use only as directed.
We've always been healthy, and X-Lax is part of that.
Henry is telling us one of his favorite stories. And wouldn't you know, there's a woman in it to carry it forward, to give it character, suspense. A beautiful, dark-eyed lady named Rosalia, a hot-tempered brother named El Tigre, with 2 hair-trigger pistols, and Bernard O'Keefe, who can usually get out of almost any scrape, except this time he's not on his home grounds. Let's get him in just a little bit deeper.
Amigos, I propose a toast to Blondie.
Oh, Blondie.
Blondie, I know you are most anxious to marry Rosalia.
Well,
But love must wait.
It must? Oh, sure it must.
Tigre, why must love wait?
Because it is time Blondie and I discuss business.
What kind of business?
Business. Before all this love business got into everyone's way. Now, you will all leave the room. Blondie and I must talk business.
But Tigre...
Silencio. There will be time for love business later. Now, Blondie, first you must forgive me.
Forgive you?
Yes, forgive me. I had believed you had betrayed the cause.
Was that a fact? The cause?
The holy cause. But you are here. You have not gone over to the government.
Oh, well,
It was said you had joined forces with the tyrant.
The tyrant?
General Pomposo.
Oh, I would never...
And now, you are willing to give your lives blood for justice?
Oh, it's the least anyone can do.
And you shall not rest until I liberate the people and become Presidente and Supreme Dictator.
Oh, that's a difficult job. Are you sure you want all that responsibility?
I have the rifles.
The rifles?
The Krag Jorgensen rifles, as you advised. You remember?
Oh, yes, I remember.
One does not shoot up the presidential palace the way one shoots up a saloon.
Yes, I suppose so.
You suppose so? It was you who told me.
Oh, then that's right.
It was you who said, El Tigre. The difference between a Presidente and a band chief is that the Presidente has an army. Not a rabble of ragtag cutthroats, but a well-trained, disciplined army of cutthroats. You recall?
And
you said, Hey, Tigre, I will be commander of the army. This army shall place you high on the throne in the presidential palace. You recall? So, I have bought the rifles for my army. And the money, Where came the money for the 100 Krag-Jorgensen rifles?
I'm afraid to ask.
It was your money.
My money?
It was the money for Rosalia's dowry. I have used it to buy you an army.
Well, gosh, thanks.
You get an army, and I get a government. You see how both of us profit?
Oh, sure.
And therefore, you shall teach my men to behave like an army.
You want me?
Are you not the finest soldier in the world? Is not this what you have told me when I gave you the 50,000 pesos to...
now I see.
And so now, you are the commanding general of El Tigre's invincible army. Tomorrow morning, we begin to train the army.
Blondie, awake.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Oh, come. It is such a beautiful night with such a lovely moon. Come, let us walk.
Walk?
Yes, walk the way we used to.
The way we used? Look, Rosalia, you and me, we never used to do anything.
Oh, Blondie, querido. How can you say that?
Well, you're talking about another Blondie. A Blondie who, as far as I could figure, sold your brother a bill of goods that he could train troops, collected his salary, and skipped town.
Does it matter?
Well, of course it matters. I am not that Blondie.
But you are handsomer than that Blondie. So it is my game.
Yeah, but I don't know the first thing about training soldiers.
Oh, that is my brother's loss.
Oh, it's his loss, but he'll find out and he'll shoot me.
Well, then you must see to it that he never finds out.
Rosalia, don't you understand?
I understand that a golden moon shines in a sky filled with diamond stars. The nightingale sings softly in the sweet-smelling trees. And we stand here and talk
Morning, Dr. Milligan.
No, it's the Yank. Well, when's the first airship going to come by to pay me for crossing my airspace? Huh?
Any day now.
What's holding them back?
Well, you see, Doc, they got to build them first.
You mean they ain't none in operation now?
Well, didn't I tell you were getting in on the ground floor?
Looks more like I got in at the cellar.
You know, Doc, just looking at you, I can't help thinking what a splendid soldier you must have been.
What's this going to cost me?
Oh, now, how can you say such a thing? All I want to know is,
Yes?
how the South trained its magnificent army.
You do?
Yes. Would you tell me, Doc, now you'd have your men out there on the field. What was the first thing you'd say to them?
The very first thing? Well, I'd stride out there just as calm, and I'd stand there without a word for a full minute. And then suddenly...
All in! Jump to it! Move, you half-witted ornery lame bray! Move! When I say fall in, I don't mean at your convenience, when you're good and ready, but now! Right now! Quicker than lightning! Look alive! Heads up! Bellies in! Chest out! Hop, 2, 3, 4! Hop, 2, 3...
Oh, Blondie, El Tigre is so happy.
Yes, I'll bet he is.
Oh, soon the army will march against the presidential palace.
March against the presidential palace.
With you leading the way.
With me leading the way.
Oh, my hero.
With me leading the way. Do you realize I could be a dead hero?
Oh, well, then I would cherish your memory forever. I would wear black the rest of my life. I look very beautiful in black.
But, Rosalia, somebody ought to tell you...
Oh, my beloved. See how the golden moon shines
in a sky filled with diamond stars, I know.
The nightingale sings
The nightingale
softly.
sings in the sweet-smelling trees, yes.
And we stand here and talk.
We attack tomorrow at dawn, General Blondie.
Oh, we did. We what?
Attack! The army is ready.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes, you do not know these men as I know them.
Oh, yes, but...
How splendidly you have trained
Well, that's because nobody's been shooting at them.
But that is of little account. Each man is ready and willing to die for liberty and justice.
But...
for freedom, democracy, and truth.
Still...
One must know when to seize the moment. When to cast the die.
However...
You shall lead the invincible forces of the liberator El Tigre to victory.
I'm only suggesting...
The men, inspired by your gallant leadership, shall make this the most glorious day in the history of our nation. General Blondie, is the harbor all present and accounted for?
In a manner of speaking, yes, it is.
Then, General, lead your men forward to victory or death.
Lead them forward?
Siriaco, Salakain, see that you stay near our beloved general at all times.
While I'm leading the men forward, El Tigre, may I ask a small question?
But ask.
While I'm leading, where are you going to be?
Oh, I shall be in the rear.
In the rear?
See, I have two very good reasons.
Oh, you have?
First, how can I make a triumphal entrance into the town after you capture the palace unless I come from the rear? Huh? And second, if I am in the front, I could be killed. And then there would be no point to the revolution.
Oh, no.
However, no one will be killed. When they see us coming, they will throw away their guns and run for their lives. And now, you must go forward. At the head of your men. Go, my friend, into history.
And so the army, with the General Blondie at the head, marched bravely up from the beach, through the streets of San Juan, where the people blew kisses and threw flowers at us. And I thought to myself, maybe it won't be so bad after all. We'll carry off this little caper yet.
And then as we marched up the long, broad, green lawn of the presidential palace, I heard it. And when you hear it for the very first time, it freezes the blood in your veins. It congeals the marrow in your bones. It was a mortar shell. Charge! Charge, I bellowed at the top of my lungs. I drew my sword and I turned to inspire my men. But when I turned, I saw I didn't have any men. Where a few seconds ago there were 100 marching soldiers behind me, now they'd all disappeared. I was alone suddenly. And I saw men, hundreds of them, not behind me, but in front of me. They had rifles with bayonets pointing at me, and they didn't look at all scared. They were out for blood. And there was no one there but me.
There was no one there but me. Yes. That should be the title of the Song of the Patsy. That is, if some composer should get around to writing it. Yes, indeed. Let's all get together and fight. And when it comes down to the bare knuckles, guess who's the only one to show up? Well, I'll show up with Act 3 shortly. Nothing, said a famous general, except a battle lost can be half so melancholy as a battle won. On the other hand, we have battles that were neither lost nor won. They were never fought. A victim of such is our friend Bernard O'Keefe, who is relating these and sundry sad details to his faithful chronicler, O. Henry.
And so do I understand, Bernard, that at the first whiff of villainous saltpeter, your brave army simply melted away?
Melted. Those cowardly scoundrels dissolved, evaporated.
Leaving you, as it were, alone to face the foe.
That's as naked a statement of truth as I ever heard.
Then what happened?
Well, sir, violent hands were laid on me. I was dragged to the presidential palace in order to be tried by the supreme dictator, General Pomposo himself.
And you were given a trial?
They sent for someone who could speak English. Turned out he was an American named Jenkins. And the trial was on. Old Pomposo, who must have weighed 300 pounds, bald-headed, beady-eyed, with a fierce black mustache, glares at me and says,
The general asked you, ¿Cómo se llama? He wants to know your name.
Oh, well, tell him it's Bernard O'Keefe.
Se llama Bernardo O'Keefe. Oh, by the way, he also said, tírale en 3 semanas.
Yeah, well, what does that mean?
You got to back up against the old Adobe partner. 3 weeks, I believe you got.
Friend, would you mind translate that again with footnotes and a glossary? I don't know whether I'm being discharged, condemned, or handed over to the Watch and Warrant Society.
Well, you don't understand. I'll explain.
Would you please?
You're to be stood up against the wall and shot in 2 or 3 weeks. 3, I think he said.
Yeah. Would you mind asking for me which...
Well, it don't make an awful lot of difference, does it?
Yeah, well, I admit a week doesn't amount to too much after you're dead, but it does seem a real nice long spell while you're alive. Now, look, I tell you what I want to do. You get me the U.S. consul as fast as lightning.
What for?
What for? You heard the man say I'd be shot in 2 weeks.
Well, it might have been 3. Should I ask him again?
Not on your tin side. You get the consul, will you?
Now, look, what do you want to bother the State Department over all this for?
You get Uncle Sam on that cable. You ask him to send down the USS Kentucky, followed by the Oregon and the Brooklyn. That'll be about enough battleships. We could also use a couple of cruisers, some torpedo boats. Hey, look, what are you standing there for? Go get the consul.
See, I can't go get him.
Why?
Because he's here. I'm the U.S. consul.
You a threadbare, down-at-the-heel specimen like you. You're a member of the State Department?
What were you expecting, Elihu Root, John Jay, or something? The fact is, the United States cannot interfere in this.
What do you mean the U.S. can't interfere? What's the U.S. for, except to protect the rights of its citizens?
Fact is, you were caught insurgent against the government. You're subject to the laws of this country.
Yes, but I'm an American citizen.
Well, you is and you ain't. That's an interesting legal point.
What is?
You enlisted in and served in the foreign army.
What army?
Well, you were captured at the head of troops.
Troops? You call those circus clowns troops?
And when you do that, it's possible you forfeit all claims to American citizenship.
Now, look here. I voted the Republican ticket all my life.
And you then claim to be a patriotic American citizen?
Absolutely.
Oh, behave like one, then. Don't embarrass the United States.
What do you mean, don't embarrass
We can't afford to antagonize these foreign countries. It's bad foreign policy. So for the good of your country's foreign relations, just do the decent thing and don't kick up a fuss.
You mean you're going to stand by and let them shoot me? Wait, what are you looking at?
Oh, your clothes.
My clothes?
Well, the government back home says I can take them after you're dead, if they fit me. As part payment of my salary.
Hey, look, you got to do something. You got to.
You got any folks you want me to notify? I'll write and tell them you died bravely. That is, if you got the money for a stamp.
They locked me up in what I can only describe as a brick bakery. The temperature was just about the kind mentioned in those recipes that call for a quick oven. The door was of heavy iron. There were steel bars on the window. The walls and the floor were solid rock. The sentries were big and tough and mean-looking. Well, I had 14 days of life left. And then 13. And then 12. And nothing was in sight that could save me. And then one day, I had a visitor.
Hello, Yank. Getting yourself a little taste of Johnson's Island now, ain't you?
Hey, Doc. Doc, it looks bad.
The U.S. of A. has done gone off and left you, Yank.
Hey, Doc, can't you suspend hostilities long enough to do something for me?
Well, now, Yank, there's nothing to it.
Nothing to what?
Getting out of this particular scrape. Have you got money?
Me? I got $2.50, and it's in Mexican coins.
Yank, I got a good notion to help you.
You do?
Man can't do it alone. He needs the influence and power of the government behind him.
Yeah, but my government won't lift a finger.
I wasn't talking about your government. I'm talking about mine.
Which government's that?
The only government in the world that can get you out of this difficulty. The grandest nation that ever existed. The Confederate States of America.
But, Doc, the Confederacy ain't a nation.
It ain't.
It's been dead 40 years.
That's a lie. She's running along as solid as the Roman Empire. She's the only hope you got. Now, being a Yank, you gotta go through some preliminary obsequies before you can get official aid. You gotta take the oath of allegiance to the Confederacy. Then I guarantee she'll do all she can for you. What do you say, Yank? It's your last chance.
Well, why not, Doc? I always did like corn, whiskey, and possum.
In that case, repeat after me. I, Bernard O'Keefe.
I, Bernard O'Keefe.
Being of sound body, but a Republican mind, do hereby transfer my fealty, loyalty, respect, and allegiance to the Confederate States of America.
I repeated those words after the Doc, and he went away with a smile on his face. The next day came and went, and the day after, and the day after. I was that much closer to the adobe wall, the blindfold, the cigarette. I was starting to get the jitters. All kinds of crazy dreams at night. And the days... Well, soon there was but 5 days left. Ah, Doc.
Hello, son.
Well, Doc?
Well, what?
Any Confederate ironclads in the offing? Do you hear the sounds of Jeb Stuart's cavalry or Stonewall Jackson sneaking up the rear?
It's too soon for help to come yet. There's been no answer received yet.
No answer, huh?
I'm waiting to hear.
You're waiting to hear. Doc, I don't mean any disrespect, but I get the feeling my chances of being pulled out of here greatly weakened when Robert E. Lee surrendered.
The Confederacy is the only chance you got. And I just come by to report that the proper channels are performing at top efficiency.
Now, what does that mean, Doc? What does that mean? To which he smiled and winked and walked out. Was he playing with me? Taunting me? Why would he do that? Well, why wouldn't he? In the midst of this reverie, which was doing nothing for my morale, another visitor came by.
Blondie.
Rosalia, listen. Have you...
Look at me.
Look at you.
I'm in black. All I not look beautiful? I will wear black the rest of my life, as I promised.
Listen, Rosalia, isn't there anybody you can...
my poor Blondie. Such love, such passion, it would soon burn itself out in any case. Better this way.
Better what way?
Before you have time to grow tired of me and abandon me.
Yeah, I would never abandon you.
Why do we talk, Blondie? This is the last time, querido. See? A golden moon shines in a sky filled with diamond stars.
Rosalia.
Must we stand here and talk? Talk!
Finally, there were just 2 days left. One, really, because on the next, I was to be shot. Shot! I never really believed it could happen, not to me. All that day I waited and waited. No one came. And nothing happened. And then I knew it was all over. The fateful day finally dawned. I heard a key inserted in the door. I saw them. A squad of soldiers with nice, shiny Enfield rifles. The sergeant nodded at me. I got up and followed him out of the cell. He placed me against the adobe wall of the yard. And the soldiers, 7 of them, leveled their rifles at me. The sergeant raised his sword. And I knew when he would bring it down, I would be dead. Nothing could save me. When suddenly...
Hold it! Hold it right there. Here you are, Sergeant. This document signed by General Pomposo. This man has been reprieved. Son, you're a free man.
You mean I'm saved? I'm saved?
Yes, you're saved. Now, come along. We have to go for a walk. Say goodbye to the sergeant.
Goodbye, Sergeant. Gentlemen. Oh, Doc. Doc, how can I thank you?
It ain't me you should thank. It's the Confederate States of America.
I vow to drink to the stars and bars for the rest of my life.
And to sing Dixie.
Look
there. At the dock, a banana steamer loaded and ready to sail in half an hour.
Oh, I see her, Doc.
The Confederacy has booked your passage. Be on her.
I sure will, Doc. But tell me, where were the rescuing troops? If there was gunfire or a shell burst, I didn't hear it.
Delicate negotiations between the two countries was carried on by the purser of that banana boat. $12,000 was paid to the officials in bribes to procure your release.
£12,000?
Like I said, from President Pomposo down to the sergeant of the firing party.
But $12,000, where did the money come from?
Yazoo City. I got a little bit saved there.
You mean you spent your own money?
Well, it's no use to me.
Oh, Doc, what a great man you are. To spend $12,000 on a stranger, I sure they must have been your life savings.
That's what life savings are for, Yank. To save somebody's life. And now you better get on that steamer.
Oh, no, Doc. I'm changing my ways. I have seen the light. I'll stay with you and help heal the sick and comfort the poor.
You do no such thing. Sooner or later, the Presidente is going to find out it's Confederate money.
Confederate money?
Every dollar of it. You better be out to sea when the realization strikes.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Doc, you old rebel, you.
Goodbye, Yank. Better not miss your steamer.
Hey, do we have time to sing one chorus of Dixie? I'll take the harmony.
And this, word for word, is the story that Bernard O'Keefe told Mr. William Sidney Porter, better known as O. Henry. Is it true? Well, why not? What is money, anyhow? Pretty colored pieces of paper, shiny discs of metal. It's all in the mind, right? I shall be back shortly. And what is the moral of our story? It's as O. Henry himself said. You can't appreciate home till you've left it. Money till you've spent it. Your wife till she's joined a woman's club. Or Old Glory till you've seen it hanging on a broomstick in the shanty of a consul in some raggedy foreign town. However, you can appreciate us 7 times each week. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Ralph Bell, Bryna Rayburn, Leon Janney, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. A bird. Is that better?
Oh, yes. Because even if you do look like a bird, it doesn't mean you have to look like a chicken. Or you could also look like an eagle.
An eagle?
Would you like to look like an eagle?
Well, it's better than looking like a chicken.
But if you do what I tell you, you're going to remind people of an eagle. A mighty eagle that soars above the mundane concerns of the earth. An eagle, the ruler of the skies and all he surveys. An eagle, the loftiest work of the Creator.
What do I have to do?
Oh, it's very simple. You must never take another drink of that cheap, terrible...
Oh, no.
Jose, you think you might be able to convince him?
All right. I'm convinced.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by X-Lax and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Get caught, unstuck. Beginning next Monday, the KRLD Mystery Spotter will be cruising the Dallas area looking for cars displaying the free Mr. Pibb bumper sticker. Get caught, and you are an instant winner. Over 200 prizes will be awarded. Sylvania color TVs, stereo sets, AM/FM portable radios, and a host of other prizes. Stick with Mr. Pibb, and you'll have a chance to win the Mystery Spotter car itself, a 1974 Spirit of America Chevy Vega from Doran Chevrolet. It's simple, no purchase necessary, nothing to buy. Just look for complete details and free bumper stickers at participating stores where you shop for Mr. Pibb. Stickers are also available at Doran Chevrolet, LBJ at Inwood. So slap your bumper on our sticker, and you could be an instant winner. While you're sticking, stock up on cartons of Mr. Pibb. It's smooth and easy, and it goes down good.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Sorry about this door of ours. We've tried oiling it 100 times, but it doesn't do the least bit of good. You see, this is the door to the Radio Mystery Theater, and its hinges have a mind of its own. And speaking of the mind, that's the subject of the story you're about to hear. We're going to take you deep into the recesses of a human mind, but you won't be alone on your journey. You'll be accompanied by 3 people. One of them is a psychiatrist, a man whose purpose it is to heal and cure. But the other 2, well, I'm sorry to say that their intentions are not nearly so benevolent.
You can't do this to that man, Jimmy. He's sick. He's very sick. If we do something like this, we're liable to make him worse.
You think I care about him? All I care about is us.
But you might drive him out of his head. You might make him insane.
Our mystery drama, The Case of M.J.H., was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Augusta Dabney. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
You don't see many people putting salt in their beer nowadays.
Not that there's anything wrong with salt on radishes or French fries, but man, not in the king of beers. Truth is, the only thing salt can do for Budweiser is make it salty. An unwise thing to do to the only beer in America that's Beechwood aged. Unsalted Budweiser has become the most popular beer in the world. That's because in brewing Bud, the Budweiser brewmaster goes all the way for a taste, a smoothness, a drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. And something else you can take without a grain of salt. The fact that when you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Announces the winning team for the football season. Veterans Blackie Sherrod, Frank Luxa, Bob Galt, Jim Woodruff, Harry Gage, James Walker, rookies Randy Harvey, Kenny Hand. So if you want another reason why the hare finally beat the tortoise, these are the columns to read this fall. Sherrod, Luxa, Galt, Woodruff, Gage, Walker, Harvey, Hand, Sherrod.
The mood of a psychiatrist's office is very special. A quiet mood, which gives no hint of the raging storms contained in the minds of those who lie on Dr. Vernon Cooper's leather couch and murmur their way through the secret fears and hidden angers of their lives.
I must have been, 20 or 21, something like that. That was when I started putting on the pounds. My God, I put on weight so fast I had to get rid of a suit I'd bought only 2 months before. It was, like you said, I got myself into a spiral. I couldn't get out of it. I didn't have any friends. I didn't think any girl would look at me twice fat as I was. And the more I felt deprived, the hungrier I got. And the more I ate, and the more I ate, and... Oh, listen, I must have told you this story a dozen times, Dr. Cooper.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's like a waste of money, isn't it? Me coming here twice a week and telling you the same things over and over.
Oh, there are differences. There are always differences in the way things are related. Those differences can be very significant.
Well, maybe.
Why are you looking at your watch?
Oh, I tell my time's up, isn't it?
Yes, but why not let me tell you when the hour's up?
I guess I'm just anxious to get out of here. I've got something to do this evening.
Business appointment?
Well, like you said, Doc, the hour's up. I don't have to say any more, do I?
All right, Mr. Harrison. We'll go on next time, then.
Right. Listen, would it be all right if I didn't come in at 3 o'clock on Wednesday? I'm busy then. Could we change the time?
Well, why don't you check with Miss Sheridan?
Yeah, I'll do that. So long, Dr. Cooper.
Bye.
Miss Sheridan.
Yes, Mr. Harrison?
Dr. Cooper said I could ask you if there was some other time I could come on Wednesday.
Well, let's see. You were scheduled for 3. Oh! Wait a minute. I see that Dr. Cooper has a free hour at 10. If you can make it that early?
Yes, that'll be okay. 10 o'clock. Thanks.
Bye, Mr. Harrison.
So long.
Dr. Cooper's office.
Hi, Maddie. It's Judy.
Oh, hello, Judy. How are you?
Okay. Listen, what are you doing tonight?
Usual, I suppose. Eating dinner and watching television. Who knows? I might vary the routine by washing my hair.
You wouldn't like to go to that party with me?
What party? Oh, Judy, you don't mean that dancing school thing?
Yeah, that one.
Judy, why do you talk about those things as if they're really parties? Nobody gets invited. You pay to be there.
Oh, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Not for me, it isn't.
Well, what choice do we have? There's got to be some way to meet a man in this town.
Well, all we ever met there are dancing instructors. And all they want is to sign us up for a 5,000-lesson dance course, payable for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What did you say was on TV tonight?
Maddie?
Oh, excuse me, Judy, have to go.
Oh, okay. I'll call you later.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Dr. Cooper?
You might as well run along home. I have some notes to transcribe, and I'm not expecting any more patients.
Well, not in any hurry, Doctor.
No, you run along and enjoy your evening. Oh, did I say something wrong?
I beg your pardon?
That was quite a face you made when I said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. My evening was just under discussion. Doesn't look that enjoyable.
Oh,
Well, whatever happened to that young man you were seeing a while back? Freddie something?
You're just a little bit behind schedule, Dr. Cooper. Freddie was gone with the wind just about a year ago.
Huh? Is it that long?
There never was much there to begin with.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, see you in the morning as usual.
As usual. That's the phrase, all right.
So Mr. Radaman says to Mr. Clark, who's supposed to be handling the money around here, you or me? So Mr. Clark says, why have we got adding machines in the office if you're not going to use them? So Mr. Radaman says, hey, Maddie, are you still there?
Yes, Judy, I'm here.
You haven't said a word for 5 minutes.
I wonder why.
Listen, am I keeping you from something?
Only from my dinner. I thought I had some macaroni and cheese left over from last night, but it had green mold all over it.
Well, what are you going to do then?
Go out the cafeteria, I suppose.
I thought you hated that place. You said it was full of nothing but tired old men.
Yeah, old men, with fresh macaroni and cheese. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Judy, okay?
Yeah, all right. Hey, you know something?
What?
Right about now, I'd even settle for a tired old man.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
Maybe I better give you a hand with that tray. It looks like you're about to drop the whole thing.
Oh, this darn book of mine has made the whole thing unbalanced.
Well, here, maybe if I grab the book.
Oh, thanks. That helps.
Hey, this is some book, all right. Must weigh 10 pounds.
It reads that way, too. Well, thanks again.
Why not sit down here at my table?
Well, okay. I guess it's just as good a table as any.
Of course, maybe you'd rather be by yourself to read your book.
No. I don't think I really feel like reading tonight.
Hey, what's the name of it, anyway? Hey, you know something? I can't even pronounce the name of it.
It's called The Psychopathology of Everyday Life. Sigmund Freud. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yeah, he's a shrink or something like that.
Well, he was just about the first shrink, I guess.
No kidding. Hey, you must be a pretty brainy type reading stuff like this.
Well, I'm afraid I only read it because I think I should. Not much of it really penetrates.
Well, that's the way I feel about most books. Only I never cracked one with a title like that.
Well, you see, I work for a doctor.
Oh, hey, you a nurse?
No, not really. I'm just a receptionist, a secretary. But I did have some training, and I thought it would be necessary in order to work for that sort of person.
Oh, what sort?
A psychiatrist.
Oh, you mean he's a shrink, too?
Well, I suppose you could call him that.
Well, what do you know? You know, all my life I wondered about those guys. I mean, what they do, how that psychoanalysis stuff works. It does work, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. There's no doubt of that. Oh, Dr. Cooper's done wonderful things for his patients.
You mean he makes crazy people well?
Oh, well, you can't oversimplify it that way. Well, his patients aren't, crazy, as you say. They're disturbed, and they have problems and neuroses, and, well, an awful lot of people do. Only, not all of them seek professional help.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. They're more nuts walking the street. Psychopathology?
Yeah.
I don't know. This kind of stuff is too much for me. Hey, you're not eating your dinner.
No. Yeah, that's right. Well, then, you're not eating yours either.
Well, I'm not too hungry tonight. I'm just having coffee.
That's all?
Well, that's all I came in for. Only I guess I'm getting a little more than I bargained for. I mean, this nice conversation.
Do you live around here?
Well, not too far away. In fact, I was thinking of looking for a room in this neighborhood.
Just a room?
Well, yeah, what else does a guy like me need? I mean, a guy without a family.
Oh, I see.
You know, I really can't get over it.
Over what?
The combination.
What do you mean?
I mean, a girl like you, a nice-looking girl like you, with brains, too. Listen, my name is Jimmy French.
How do you do?
Oh, hey, come on. Fair is fair. I told you my name, the least you can do.
Okay, my name's Maddie Sheridan.
Maddie?
Yeah, well, the truth is my name is Matilda, but I don't care for it very much, so my friends call me Maddie.
Well, fine, that's okay with me. My name is James. Well, I guess I should be running along. I gotta meet a guy downtown, talk about a job.
Oh, you're not working right now?
No, well, I'm kind of between things, you know, but it'll be okay, I guess, if I just keep trying. That's the old American spirit, right?
Yes, of course.
It was sure nice talking to you, Maddie.
It was nice talking to you.
Maybe I'll see you around. Who knows, right?
Yeah, who knows? Dr. Cooper's office. Oh, yes, Mr. Harrison. No, the doctor hasn't come back from lunch yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll tell the doctor that when he arrives. Now, will you be able to make your next appointment? Fine. I'll tell him, Mr. Harrison. Oh, Dr. Cooper.
Sorry I'm back so late, Matilda. Mr. Harrison isn't here yet, is he?
No, he just called this minute. He said he wasn't feeling very well, and he won't be able to make it today.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Did he say what was bothering him?
No, that's all he said. But he promised that he'd be here for his next appointment. You look worried, Doctor.
Yeah, I am. Worried about that man. Sometimes I almost feel I should arrange another doctor for him. He just isn't making the progress I hope for. Oh, well, if he calls again, put him through directly to me. Tell him I could fit him in tomorrow if he wants.
Yes, Doctor. Dr. Cooper's office.
Hi, is this Maddie?
Yes? Who's this?
Hi, Maddie. It's Jimmy French. Remember me?
Yes, I remember. Hey, how did you know where to reach me?
Well, I remembered what you said about this Dr. Cooper. I just looked you up.
Oh.
Listen, I hope you don't think I'm fresh or anything, but I was wondering if maybe you'd see me sometime. Like tonight.
Well, I really don't know. It's sort of short notice.
Yeah, I guess it is. I don't blame you for saying no.
Oh, well, I didn't say no. I just meant that I was going to stay home and do some ironing, but I guess that can wait.
Hey, you mean it?
Yeah, of course I do. Do you think you can pick me up at my apartment?
Well, sure. Well, where is it?
It's 915 Southern Avenue on the first floor. Apartment 2A.
Is 7:30 okay?
7:30's fine.
Oh, great. I'll see you then, Maddie. 1 second. Who is it?
It's Mike.
Yeah, that figures. I knew you'd be coming around again.
That's right, Jimmy boy. I'm coming around every night until we get our business finished. Now, what do you say? Got a little installment for me?
Mike, listen, I got something better than an installment.
Come on, buddy. Don't tell me you got the whole thing. I'd keel over and die. You never had 2 bills in your pocket at the same time.
Mike, I got something going. I got something that's going to take a little time, but it'll be just what I need. What we both need.
You know what I need, Jimmy boy. I need my bread. All of it. And I need it now.
You'll get it. Every nickel, Mike. I'm going to start putting it all together tonight. 7:30 tonight.
Something tells me that Jimmy French isn't the best person that Maddie Sheridan could have met in the cafeteria that night. Of course, I might be wrong. He might be a very fine, upstanding young man whose only interest is getting somewhere in this world. Or is the phrase, getting someone? We'll find out more when I return shortly with Act 2.
Say, do you know what happens this time of year? The swallows come back to Capistrano. Nope. The buzzards come back to Hinckley Ridge, Ohio?
No.
Bulldogs all over the world begin to shed?
Not even close.
Oh. This, my friend, is the time of year when you can get a super little deal on the practical but elegant Buick Apollo. And just between you and me, it may very well be the best chance you'll ever have to buy a Buick. I could have sworn this was Buzzard Day in Hinckley.
This can make your blood pressure go up. And Madame wish?
Oh, I'd like pâté to start, I think.
Oui, Madame.
And vichyssoise.
Darling.
Chateaubriand, yes, and petit pois.
Darling.
Yes, dear.
I forgot my wallet.
What, again?
Oh, monsieur.
Yes, your blood pressure can go up, but usually it will come back down again. If it doesn't, you may have hypertension.
But hypertension can be controlled. Your heart
is an unusual animal marked with a number of odd characteristics. And
Mattie Sheridan has had a remarkable evening. Remarkable simply because a man, young, attractive, and unmarried, has sought her out, treated her to dinner, taken her to a movie, and is now walking her back home. Not a very noteworthy event for many women, but for Mattie Sheridan, after a year of loneliness, a most significant evening indeed.
I don't think you really liked the movie, Jimmy.
Yeah, it was okay.
You seemed awfully fidgety.
I like it that way sometimes, fidgety. I don't know, maybe it wasn't the best way to, well, you know, get to know somebody just by sitting in a movie house watching a picture.
I see. Oh, what happened about that job?
What job?
I meant to ask you at dinner about that job interview you went on the night we met.
Oh, that. Well, that didn't work out, but I'll get something. Don't worry about me.
What sort of work do you do, Jimmy?
Oh, all kinds of things. Listen, what time do you have? I don't have a watch. I mean, I do, but it's broken. It's in the shop.
10 minutes after 11.
Oh, is that late? I mean, as far as you're concerned.
No, not very.
Well, maybe I could come in for a few minutes, huh?
Yeah, of course. If you want to. I could, well, I could make some coffee, maybe.
Well, that'd be great.
Or maybe you'd like some hot chocolate. I still love hot chocolate late at night. Oh, I suppose I'll always be a child, even though I'm not a child.
Tell you the truth, what I'd really like is a beer, if you have one.
Yes, sure, I think I do.
Swell. You like living alone, Mattie?
Oh, I don't think anybody really likes being alone.
No, that's for sure. Hey, skip the glass. I'll drink it right out of the can.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, that's good.
Jimmy? Can I ask you something?
Well, sure.
Why are you having trouble finding work?
Oh, I don't know. It's just the times, I guess.
Well, when you say you do all kinds of things, what would some of them be?
Well, I guess anything that doesn't require brains.
Oh, come on, I don't believe that. You're very intelligent, seems to me.
Well, thanks, but you know better, Mattie. I mean, you know I'm not so good in the education department. I quit high school in my second term. Ooh, that was a big mistake.
Well, mistakes can be corrected.
Look, Mattie, you might as well know the worst about me. When I was a kid, I was in trouble all the time, stealing cars, stuff like that. I was even arrested a couple of times.
But you were young. You didn't know any better then.
Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't do any good to blame yourself for what you've done in the past. That just gives you guilt feelings.
Yeah, Doc, guilt feelings, right? Hey, how much do you charge for an hour?
I'm serious, Jimmy.
Yeah, I was afraid you might ask me something serious.
Would you rather I didn't?
No, the truth is I guess I want you to be serious with me. I haven't met anybody like you in a long, long time.
Then tell me about yourself, Jimmy.
Okay. Why, you want to hear the rough part? I'm in nothing.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Oh, you can believe it, Mattie. I'm a nothing. I don't have a trade. I can't do anything that'll make me a decent living. I've had 6 jobs this year, none of them worth $100 a week. I'm not the kind of a guy who can, well, take a girl to fancy places, stuff like that.
I don't like fancy places myself.
Yeah, but you deserve something a lot better than cafeterias. I mean, you're really something special, Mattie. Didn't you know that?
Me?
Listen, I never thought a girl like you would look at me twice.
But why?
Oh, come on. You know, you're a million times smarter than me. Look, maybe I'd better be going.
Well, you haven't even finished your beer.
I'd better go. I'm just getting you all depressed, and me too.
Jimmy?
Huh?
Will you be calling me again?
Why do you want to hear from a guy like me? What for?
Hello?
Maddie?
Who is it?
Look, I'm sorry to be calling so late. I guess you must have been fast asleep.
Oh. Well, I did go to bed right after you left.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it, but I just had to talk to you again, Maddie. I hated to see things left the way they were.
I don't know how things were left.
Maddie, would you see me again?
Of course I would.
You wouldn't be just saying that, Maddie.
Don't be silly.
Because now you know what kind of a bum I am.
I don't know anything of the kind.
Listen, this is crazy, but would you see me tomorrow night, too?
Yes, Jimmy. Sure, I'd be happy to see you tomorrow night.
Mr. Harrison not here yet?
No, Doctor.
I should have guessed that he'd be late. He always is recently.
Dr. Cooper.
Yes, Maddie.
About tonight. I know we usually work a bit late on Fridays, but I was just wondering if I could leave at 5:30.
Well, yes, of course. Huh. Something special about tonight?
Yes, sort of.
I've been meaning to tell you how well you've been looking these days. You're doing your hair differently, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. I got sort of tired of that old maid look.
Now, if I had to give a professional opinion, I might diagnose a condition of the heart.
All right. I'm here. I suppose you're all upset because I'm late.
Oh, no, Mr. Harrison, not at all. Please come in.
Hello?
Jimmy, it's all right. My place at 7, darling. Here we are. Roast beef, specialty of the house.
Yeah, looks good.
Did you pour the wine, darling?
Uh-huh.
You do like roast beef, don't you, Jimmy?
Yeah, sure.
Not too well done, is it? Oh, my oven heats up like Vesuvius sometimes.
No. It's just right.
Hey, Jimmy, what is it? Now, look, I can see that something is the matter.
Well, nothing's the matter. The roast beef is great. The table looks terrific. You look sensational. The only thing wrong with this whole thing is me.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me, Maddie, about me and you and all the talk about, the future. I don't know what made me start that junk. Talking about marrying when I can't even get a job that lasts more than 1 week.
Jimmy, did you say marrying?
Well, sure. What else? That's what I want for us, Maddie, more than anything.
But you've never mentioned that before.
How could I? What right did I have? I've been thinking about it so much I'm sick. You know how that is. You can think about something and get sick. Head aches right now.
Oh, darling, poor boy. Why didn't you say something?
No, it's not a case for an aspirin. It needs another kind of pill. A money pill. That's what it needs.
Oh, Jimmy.
Maddie, I told you a lie. I told you that I was a wild kid, a bad kid. That was a lie. I was just an ordinary kid. The guy I described, the crook, the punk who stole cars, the guy who got himself arrested twice. That's me now, Maddie. Right now.
You don't mean that.
I'm telling you the truth about myself. I'm not just a crook. I'm a cheap crook at that.
Oh, I just don't believe that.
Well, you better, for your sake. It's even worse than you know. I'm not just broke. I'm in debt. I've been living on borrowed bread. If I don't pay it back, I'll either go to jail or get my head busted in.
Oh, Jimmy, no.
Well, that's what they do to guys like me.
Jimmy, listen. Listen, I have some money saved. I have a little over $300.
I owe $8,000, Matty.
What?
I owe $8,000. How do you like them apples?
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'd be some husband for you, wouldn't I? Best thing for you is to lose me, honey. Lose me.
But I don't want to lose you. There has to be something that can be done, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, maybe. I've been thinking about it a lot.
What have you thought?
I thought that... What? I can't even tell you about
please, come on, you have to.
Okay. It's the only time I'll ever ask you to do something like this because I'm going to change right after it's over. I'll change, Matty, so help me.
After what's over?
One more job. Only one, I mean it. But it's got to be something worthwhile. Now, Matty, I want you to bring me the files from the doctor's office.
What?
I want you to bring me his files, as many as you can carry, only the current cases, the people he's had recently.
But Jimmy,
now, let me finish. I want to borrow those files just overnight. I'll go through them real quick, so fast you can have them back in the drawers by morning. Who knows? Maybe I'll find what I'm looking for right away.
Well, what are you looking for? What good will Dr. Cooper's files do you?
It's just an idea I got. I mean, this analyst stuff is pretty personal, isn't it? I mean, they have to tell the doctor everything, don't they?
Yes, of course. There can't be any secrets from an analyst. That would defeat the whole purpose.
Right. No secrets. So if I could see the doc's notes, if I could read through them, well, there's bound to be plenty of stuff they'd like to hide, stuff they'd pay money to keep quiet.
Jimmy, you're talking about blackmailing.
Your boss has a lot of rich patients, hasn't he? Now, you told me how much this analysis stuff costs. I mean, $60 an hour. They're going to be loaded,
Jimmy,
right?
Please don't ask me to do this.
Honey, they can afford a few grand. It wouldn't hurt them to part with a few grand. If I could just get enough to pay off the loan and maybe a little extra for us to get started.
No, I won't, Jimmy. I can't, I won't.
You won't even listen to me. You won't even give me a chance.
I couldn't do such a thing. I just couldn't.
Not even for me? For us?
No.
All right. So that tells me what I want to know. I guess you want me to beat it out of here right now, don't you?
No, I didn't say that either.
It just can't be both ways.
It isn't fair. It just isn't fair to ask me to do such a thing. It isn't.
So long, man. I'm sorry about the dinner. You went through a lot of trouble, but I just don't have any appetite.
Jimmy?
Who is it?
It's me, Jimmy.
Who?
It's Matty.
Matty, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to see you. I've been calling you for days.
I've been out.
Why didn't you call me?
You know why.
Jimmy, I missed you terribly.
I missed you too, Matty. What's the use? What's the good of us seeing each other? It doesn't go nowhere, honey, don't you see?
Jimmy, can't you see what I have here?
What's that?
It's the files. It's not all of them. It's just his current patients.
Patients?
Yes, it's Dr. Cooper's files. I've brought them.
Well. They say that love is blind. But in this case, you might also say that love is just a little bit larcenous, too. No, we won't pass judgment on Matty Sheridan. We know the pressures that she faces. But who knows who else is going to be pressured as a result of this night's work? We'll find out very soon when I return with Act 3.
The Veterans Administration helps people in little ways.
A veteran, let's say, is trying to get an employment. He's filed to go to school under the GI Bill. He's not getting any money. but he's entitled. Well, what's wrong with writing a letter saying that under the law, this man is entitled to receive $220 a month for attending school on a full-time basis? Believe it or not, he can take that letter with the little job, take it to the real estate people, and because he has an additional income of $220, although he isn't receiving it, it makes his chances of getting that apartment much better. And this is what I mean about the little things. Going beyond the duty every once in a while. Just go a little bit out of your way to help someone. That's my philosophy. To me, these are little things, but big things to that person. A big thing to that person.
At VA, we try a little harder to help.
Right now, you can get True Value Hardware Store's own True Test Standard Latex Paint at special low prices. Hi, Frank Lieber here to tell you that you can take your pick, house paint or interior paint, just $4.99 a gallon. True Test Standard Latex House Paint resists fumes, alkali, blistering, and fading. It comes in white or ready-mix colors. True Test Standard Interior Latex normally covers in just one coat. It comes in pastels or white. Take your pick. Just $4.99 a gallon. Or get True Test Woodsman Solid Color Latex Stain. It resists fading and blistering. It lasts twice as long as conventional oil stain, and it cleans up in soap and water. 21 rustic flat colors, just $5.88 a gallon. True Value Hardware Stores make True Test paint in their own paint factories. Their reputation as paint specialists rests on the quality of that paint. Get True Test paints at special low prices now during the Labor Day paint sale exclusively at True Value Hardware Stores.
There is frantic activity in the one-room apartment rented by Jimmy French. A steady period which has lasted for many long hours. Folder after folder has been perused. Long, copious notes full of psychiatric jargon have been studied. And if Jimmy French is getting what he expected from the notes of Dr. Vernon Cooper, he certainly doesn't seem to be pleased with the results.
Nothing. I can't make heads or tails out of this
please,
stuff.
Jimmy, try just to keep them in some kind of order. If you mix up the pages, I'll never get them back correctly in the files.
Why can't I figure out what he's talking about half the time?
I told you it wouldn't be easy, that they wouldn't make sense to you.
It's like reading a foreign language. Wait a minute. What are those type pages?
Well, they're transcripts of conversations. They're taken from a tape recorder. Well, Dr. Cooper doesn't always tape what his patients are telling him unless he thinks it's important.
Oh, boy, this looks like a long night. I haven't even eaten yet, have you?
No, I came right from the office.
I got some hamburger meat in the refrigerator.
You want me to fix it?
That'd be great.
All right.
Maddie?
Yes?
Look, I know how you feel about this, but you're not doing your boss any harm. These files will be back where they belong tomorrow morning.
You're all right, Jimmy. Well, it's all set. I couldn't find any hamburger rolls, so I hope white bread will do.
Maddie, I think I got it. I think I found the one.
You did?
He doesn't mention the guy's name, just his initials. MJH. Who is he? Do you know? Who's MJH?
Oh, Jimmy. No, not that one.
Well, why not? Who is he?
Because his name is Harrison. It's Martin J. Harrison, and he's in Wall Street, and... Oh, I suppose he's very wealthy, but he's such an unhappy man. Jimmy, don't make it any worse.
He doesn't sound so unhappy to me. You read the stuff about him?
No, I don't know anything about him. Dr. Cooper types his own notes. They're confidential.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about the guy. He's got a girlfriend.
He does?
How old a guy would you say he is?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose he's close to 60.
Well, guess how old Diana is. That's her name, Diana. She's 18 years old. How about that? 18 years old. And, of course, he's married, isn't he?
Yes, he's married.
Diana. 18-year-old Diana. Boy, you should read the way he talks about her. You put the stuff in a book, you'd have a bestseller. Maddie, tell me more about this guy.
I don't know any more about him. All I know is that Dr. Cooper worries about him a lot. He says he's one of his most difficult patients.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sometimes he said that he shouldn't be treating Mr. Harrison, that he isn't helping him enough.
Well, maybe we can help him. Maybe we can help ourselves.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, this is so horrible.
His wife doesn't know about Diana, of course. He talks about that a lot. You know, the fact that his wife doesn't know, that it would kill her if she knew. He's worried sick about that. I mean, he's crazy about his wife, but he can't give up this 18-year-old stuff either. Can you imagine?
Please, Jimmy, stop it.
Oh, you can't feel sorry for a guy like this, can you?
Yes, of course I can feel sorry. Whatever's wrong with the man, he can't help himself. He just can't. That's why he's going to Dr. Cooper in the first place.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to him. Now, where's that phone book?
Jimmy, I can't let you do this.
What?
You don't understand about Mr. Harrison. If you could just see the man, the way he looks when he comes into the office, he's so unhappy.
Look, you expect me to be sorry for this guy?
Yeah.
I bet he's had it soft all of his life. I bet he's never had to kick around the street like a stray cat. All right, so now he's having himself a fling and he needs a shrink to make excuses for himself. I'm sorry, baby. My heart doesn't bleed for Mr. MJH. It bleeds for me, Jimmy French.
Oh, Jimmy!
Hey, come on, cut that out, huh? Come on.
I can't help it.
Oh, come on, don't cry.
You can't do this to this man, Jimmy. He's sick. He's very sick. If we do something like this, we're liable to make it worse.
You think I care about that? All I care about is us.
But you might drive him out of his head. You might make him insane.
No, baby, no. I'm just going to make him a little bit poorer.
Oh, morning, Mr. Harrison.
Morning.
I'm glad you were able to keep the appointment.
Is the doctor in?
Yes, I'll tell him you're here. Dr. Cooper, Mr. Harrison's arrived. Yes, I will. You can go right in, Mr. Harrison.
Thanks.
Please come in, Mr. Harrison.
I suppose you've got a few nasty things to say to me today?
Well, why would you think that?
Oh, because of the appointments I've missed. Or maybe it doesn't matter to you. You get paid no matter what, right? Probably a relief to you when your patients don't show up.
Please lie down, Mr. Harrison.
All right. Well, is it true? You're glad when we screwballs don't show up to bother you, aren't you?
Yeah, you happen to be wrong about that. I'm not glad to miss a session. I lose something by it. And more important, so do you.
$60, that's what I lose.
Can you give me any particular reason why you didn't show up last time?
You know the reason.
Do I?
You know very well. I needed a different kind of therapy, Doctor.
Go on.
Well, you know what I'm going to say next.
No, I'd rather you did the talking.
I went to see her, of course. Diana.
I see.
Took me a whole day to figure out how to get to Diana's place and stay a while. Without my wife finding out, of course.
And did you succeed?
Yes, I succeeded. I told her I was coming to see you. That's always a good excuse, of course, going to see my analyst. So you see, you do come in handy sometimes, Dr. Cooper. You're worth $60 an hour even when I'm not here lying on your couch. I'm on somebody else's couch.
You don't really consider me an excuse, do you, Mr. Harrison?
No, that's not what I meant, Doctor. You know what I meant.
Please continue.
Anyway, I made sure that Elizabeth didn't know where I was. I always have to make sure of it, that she doesn't suspect anything. I told you what it would do to her. She's a sick woman. That heart of hers is held together with tissue paper. Did I ever tell you how sick she is?
Yes, you've told me.
It would kill her if she found out about Diana. She'd just lay down and die. I can't have that happen, Doctor. She's everything to me. She's my whole world. Well, I know what you're thinking. If she's my whole world, what am I doing with Diana? That's what you want to know, isn't it?
You can answer the question. Please do.
That's just the thing. I can't answer it. I don't know every time I see that rotten little 18-year-old tramp. Tramp. That's all she is. Jailbait.
And yet you continue to see her.
I've got to. I can't help it. I've got to go on seeing her, Dr. Cooper. She's got a spell on me. A hex of some kind, I swear it. And yet, oh God, if Elizabeth ever knew, if she ever found out, it would kill her. My wife would die. And then I'd die too.
Jimmy? Jimmy, over here.
Oh, hi, honey. How are you?
I'm scared. I'm terribly scared.
Oh, now, forget that stuff. You got nothing to be scared about.
Why didn't you call me all day? Don't you realize what I was going through?
Well, I was too busy.
Jimmy, please tell me what's happening.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly. I called Mr. Harrison.
You really did?
I called him in his office. I told him I know all about his little 18-year-old, and that if he didn't want his wife to find out...
Dear Lord.
Now, listen, tell me about Dr. Cooper. Everything's okay there, isn't it?
If you mean the files... No, he doesn't realize they were disturbed.
And what about his prize patient, MJH?
Well, he didn't come in today. He broke his appointment today. He always does that when something's really bothering him.
Maddie, listen, this will all be over soon.
When? Please tell me when.
This weekend.
So soon?
Well, there's no use putting it off. I set the price high, so he's liable to bargain. I'm ready for that. I know how to compromise. Maddie, don't look like that.
I can't help it, Jenny. I feel so dirty.
I'm doing this for both of us, honey. You know that. Tell me you know it.
Yes, I suppose I know it.
And you love me too, don't you? Say it, Maddie.
I love you, Jimmy.
Morning, Maddie.
Morning, Dr. Cooper. How are you?
Oh, not very well this morning, I'm afraid.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I gather you haven't heard the bad news.
No, I haven't.
It appears that I've lost a patient.
Who is it?
My problem patient. Oh, I should have known better. I should have realized that he needed more help than I was able to give him. Then this might not have happened.
You don't mean Mr. Harrison?
Yes, Mr. Harrison. I knew there was a dark and dangerous force within him. That it was getting closer to the surface every day, but I never expected anything like this.
What happened?
He killed a man, Maddie.
He what?
I saw the violence in him, but I didn't foresee this.
Who did he kill?
A blackmailer. Man's name was French, James French. He was threatening to tell Harrison's wife about a young girl Harrison was in love with. Harrison wasn't going to pay him. Harrison went to see the man, and he brought a gun with him. He shot him dead, and now the police have arrested him.
Dear God.
A blackmailer. I can't understand it. I can't understand where he could have learned such a thing. How he could have made such a terrible mistake.
A mistake? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there was no cause for blackmail, Maddie. No real cause, only the dark fantasies in his own soul.
Fantasies?
There was no girl named Diana. It was only Harrison's delusion, only a creation of his own guilt-ridden mind.
She wasn't real?
He was guilty about something that never existed. When a blackmailer threatened him, he protected his delusion with murder, the ultimate rationalization.
The ultimate rationalization. And suddenly, Mattie Sheridan's dream of the future is destroyed. But then, her dream was a rationalization too, wasn't it? She'd convinced herself that true love was more important than truth. Now, of course, she'll never know whether the love of Jimmy French was true or not. At least she's spared that cruelest of all fates. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse me, sir, but do you know what happens this time of year?
Right on, pal. I happen to know that right about now a freak blizzard falls on Dumont, New Jersey, and they're snowed in for the rest of the summer. Happens every year.
Nope. You see, what happens this time of year is that you can get a particularly good deal on what is perhaps the most luxurious mid-size car on the market, the mid-size Buick Century Regal.
Well, what good's a car when you're hopelessly snowed in?
Well, that's a point.
Once upon a time, there came to pass a new law, and great changes came over the people. They were happy and busied themselves at work they enjoyed. They were kind to the earth, and it gave back to them. No one had to lock doors or put fences around their land. Everyone had enough to eat. The sick and the aged were cared for. The people stood proud and tall.
In the land of make-believe, there were no poor. The Campaign for Human Development is working to make the same thing happen in our real world.
Campaign for Human Development, United States Catholic Conference.
We hope you've enjoyed this little journey into neurosis, blackmail, and murder. They're the typical sort of menu on the Radio Mystery Theater, as our loyal audience has already discovered. We plan to bring you more of the same bill of fare in the future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to see if I've managed to oil the creak out of our door. Our cast included Augusta Dabney, Jack Grimes, Alan Hewitt, Robert Maxwell, and Joan de Marais. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
There's nobody in there. I'm telling you, there's nobody in there.
What happened to my husband? What did they do to my husband?
Now, calm down, ma'am. Think. Are you sure this is the same?
I'm sure. I know. Don't you try to talk me out of it. I know. I was here exactly 1.5 hours ago. I was here. This place was open. This service station was operating, and there was a man here, Frank.
How do you know his name was Frank?
Because the name was written on his shirt.
Look, ma'am, I don't know what's going on.
My husband. I want my husband. Now, what happened to him?
Ma'am, try to hold on to yourself. Don't pass out, please. Don't faint on me. I wouldn't know what to do. Here, let me help you back to the cab.
Leo, what did they do to Leo?
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. So spoke the master of the English language, William Shakespeare. People in love do many strange things, but none so strange as the mystery of love itself. A passion that can be neither defined nor analyzed, weighed nor measured. Love's causes can never be known, only its consequences. It is a force so powerful it can move mountains or make time stand still.
Alice, I'm so desperately happy.
Oh, Edgar, why do you say desperately?
Well, I don't know. Because I'm afraid, I guess.
Darling, surely you don't doubt my love.
Well, I'm trying not to, believe me, but it's all so perfect now. Can it really stay this way forever?
Our mystery drama, Hope Springs Eternal, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and stars Court Benson and Ann Williams. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Moderation in all things, counseled the wise Aristotle. Certainly grief and pain in the extreme are to be avoided at all costs. But what of happiness? If asked, we would probably say that nothing could be better than perfect bliss. Yet why, then, do we so often cripple our own best hopes with doubts or jealousy and realize what we have done only when it's too late? This is a story of love, and it begins, of all places, in the dusty archives of a small New England fishing village.
My name is Alistair Hodge. I'm a professor of history with a special interest in folklore, which is to say the legends and superstitions of ordinary people, which is to say people like you and me. Recently, I spent some time in a small seacoast town north of Boston, poring over old diaries, family records, and so forth. I'd come upon nothing unusual until on the final day of my stay there, or what was to have been my final day.
Sorry, Mr. Hodge, but it's closing time.
Oh, thank you, Reuben. Come to release me from my labors for another day, huh?
That's my job.
What's the weather been like today?
You haven't looked out the window since this morning?
Oh, once I become absorbed in these old documents, I lose all sense of time. I guess you'd call it a labor of love. What's the matter? Did I say something wrong?
No.
Well, we all have our abiding passions. Mine is folklore. I'd gladly plow through an entire library just to turn up one new folk remedy for a snake bite or one old wives' tale.
Is that so difficult?
Well, it is indeed when you've read as much as I have. But there's a kind of faith that keeps me going. A faith that, well, someday I'll stumble across something truly astonishing.
And this hope, it makes you happy?
Well, I suppose an analyst would say my work is just a substitute for human companionship.
You're not married, eh?
Well, there was a woman who loved me once, or said she did. I found it difficult to believe. I don't know why. In any case, she eventually married someone else. But that was a long time ago, and well, it doesn't matter now.
Doesn't it?
Now, Reuben, don't tell me you're a sentimentalist.
No, I believe in nothing you can't put between two slices of bread. More's the pity. Well, see you tomorrow morning as usual?
No, I believe I'm finished. Unless there's something you haven't shown me.
No. Well, I'll just let you out.
Reuben, aren't you going to answer the phone?
What? Yes. Hello? Oh, hello, Miss Pennington. No, I haven't seen him. Yes, everything's ready, just as you ordered. Yep. Goodbye. I'll just let you out, Miss Hodge.
Reuben, was that the same woman who called you yesterday?
Oh, I suppose.
And the day before? In fact, every day for the past 2 weeks?
Much longer than 2 weeks, Mr. Hodge.
Always at precisely 5 o'clock. And always you seem to have precisely the same conversation.
Do we? I don't know.
Might I be so bold as to inquire...
It's a private matter, Mr. Hodge.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my curiosity.
Well, that's your job.
My abiding passion. Well, goodbye, Reuben, and thank you for your cooperation.
Mr. Hodge, Professor, do you believe in the supernatural?
The supernatural? What an odd question.
You devoted your life to it.
Oh, I see. No, Reuben, I don't. We simply use the supernatural to explain those things for which no rational cause has yet been found.
But how can we be so sure what's true and what isn't?
Well, you see, the one thing Western man cannot abide is mystery. We'll go to any length to comfort ourselves with explanations, even so far as self-deception.
Do you really think it's that simple?
Well, we can only believe in what we experience with the 5 senses.
Yeah. What about what we experience with the heart?
What? Reuben, you are a sentimentalist.
Now, don't laugh, Mr. Hodge. I've got to tell someone.
Tell me what?
You say it's difficult to find anything new in your researches. And if you promise me not to put this in one of your books, I can tell you the most remarkable story you've ever heard.
What good's a remarkable tale if it can't be published?
You'll understand when I've told you.
Morning, Reuben.
Morning, Mr. Hodge.
Well, I can certainly see what the weather's like today. I think there's going to be a storm.
Yeah, just like that day so many years ago when it all began.
Oh, yes, the story. But why did you insist we meet here on the beach? Surely you didn't think I'd have a tape recorder in my pocket, did you?
I wanted you to see the house.
You mean that mansion over there beyond the dunes?
Yeah, it was built in 1692.
Looks deserted.
The last people to live there were the Penningtons, Edgar and Alice Pennington. They were a young couple, wealthy, from Boston. They were newlyweds, hadn't been married more than 2 weeks. And I'd never seen a more devoted couple, despite Mr. Pennington's fears.
Fears?
He was a man struggling to find faith, Mr. Hodge. Faith and hope.
You sound as if you knew them well.
I was a servant in the house. It was 1942, during the war.
Edgar, good afternoon, dear.
Oh, hello, darling.
Looks like we're in for quite a storm.
A real nor'easter.
Do they really use that expression here?
Oh, yes.
I thought it was only in books. Oh, Edgar, I think this little village is the most enchanting place on earth.
Do you really?
This old house. Oh, what a lovely place for a honeymoon.
You really like it here?
Oh, yes. Now, come. You told me this morning you had a surprise for me. What is it?
You do like this place, then, the village, the ocean?
Oh, I could wish for better weather. The storm will pass.
Yes. Yes, like everything else.
Edgar, what's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. These thoughts keep going through my head.
Thoughts?
Doubts.
Oh, darling, about what?
About everything. The war, the future, us.
Us? But that's silly. Why? Everything is so perfect. We're married at last until death do us part.
Yes, I know. I should be happy, but I can't help it. The happier I am, the more I feel a kind of dread.
Oh, dear.
I know it's silly.
But whatever is there to be afraid of?
That it won't last. That it can't last.
But why not?
Well, why should it? Nothing else does. Nothing else ever has.
Is it because your own parents were so terribly miserable?
They started out life together so happy. Just like us.
Oh, darling. What can I do to reassure you? There's never been anyone else but you.
So, how can you be so sure I'm really the right person for you?
Edgar, if you don't stop this, I'll begin to tease you.
No, please. I need you, Alice.
I know. I'll ring for that young man you've hired. What's his name?
Reuben.
Reuben. I'll have him lay the fire and bring us our tea. And then you can tell me your surprise.
No, let's take our walk first on the beach.
Today? With that storm coming up.
I need something to relieve this pressure on my heart. Maybe the wind and the rain.
Well, that's what it is, the weather. It's this miserable day that's got you so depressed.
No, it's not that.
Well, it depresses me. Oh, I suppose I'll always be a city girl at heart.
Do you mean that, Alice?
It doesn't matter. We'll be back in Boston in a few days. But come, tell me your surprise.
Well, I bought this house.
Bought it?
Yes, you were so ecstatic when we arrived. I thought you liked it.
Oh yes, I do. I mean, it is quaint in a rather overwhelming kind of way. So old.
You see? It's beginning already. The disintegration.
Oh, darling, now don't be silly. I'm sure I can get used to it.
You shouldn't have to get used to anything.
But nothing's perfect. Except our love.
Oh, Alice, if you really meant that.
I do, Edgar. Please, come. We'll go for a walk if that's what you want. Storm or no storm.
Oh, I hope you're right, dear. But it's just a mood, but I've had these doubts all my life.
Then I'll help you to change.
If only you could. But how?
By loving you. for having faith in you and teaching you to have faith in me and hope in our wonderful future together.
Oh, my darling. I'm so happy. I must get out. Away from this house. I feel like throwing myself into the surf and letting it dash me against the rocks.
Dearest, let me just give Reuben orders to have things ready when we return.
I'll wait for you on the dunes.
Oh, please, stay where I can see you.
Yes.
You are all right, aren't you, Edgar?
What? Oh, yes, of course. Alice, you will help me. You won't lose patience with me, no matter what happens.
Oh, but what could possibly happen, Edgar? We're man and wife now. Where you go, I go. It's as if we occupied the same space.
That's what I want to believe more than anything else in the world.
You will, dear. In time.
You rang, ma'am?
Oh, Reuben, yes?
Well, what did you want, ma'am?
What? Oh, would you see that the fire is lit and that the tea service is ready for us when we return?
It's a bad day for a walk.
I know, but Edgar, Mr. Pennington isn't feeling well. He thought the store might distract him.
He's just nervous. Newlyweds always are.
Look at him, standing there on the dunes, outlined against that terrible sky. Oh, there's a torment in his soul as fierce as those clouds. Sometimes I feel like I don't know him at all. If only I could be certain he really loved me.
I think he does, ma'am.
Do you? Don't go down onto the beach. Edgar! Oh. He's out of sight. Oh, well, I'll see him as soon as I get to the top of the dune. Edgar! He's gone!
Edgar's doubts fatal after all, in spite of Alice's reassurances? The poet says the course of true love never did run smooth. But how true can a love be that gives up so easily? Well, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. I shall return shortly with Act 2. Anyone can be tormented by doubts and fear for the worst. Often it is only by a kind of blind faith that we keep going at all. And when the situation's darkest, that's when this faith comes in most handy.
That's exactly how it happened, Constable. When I reached the crest of the dune, Edgar had vanished.
Men don't just vanish into thin air, Mrs. Pennington. Is there any reason why he might have wanted to leave you?
You mean abandon me? Oh, we've only been married 2 weeks. Edgar was a moody person.
How do you mean?
He was afraid it wouldn't last.
What wouldn't last?
Our love. It was as if he had difficulty believing we could be happy. He was tormented by doubt.
Well, that does raise another possibility, Mrs. Pennington.
What do you mean?
That your husband took his own life.
How dare...
Not just a moment. That beach stretches for a mile in either direction without so much as a piece of driftwood to hide behind. Yet, you say it was less than a minute between the time he disappeared over the dune and you reached the spot where he'd been standing.
Well, it may have been a little more than a minute.
A spot from which you could survey the entire length of the beach. Now, where else could he have gotten to in that period of time? 4:37, the time of his disappearance, the ocean was at high tide, a mere 40 yards from the dune. The surf was up, making visibility difficult.
No, Edgar would not have killed himself.
Forgive me, Mrs. Pennington, but How can you be so sure?
Because he loved me. He wouldn't do that to me.
Well, yet you did say he's been moody, restless.
I didn't say restless. You're putting words into my mouth.
Mrs. Pennington, did you know that Edgar's father committed suicide?
What? Oh, no, I didn't. Edgar never told me that. But anyway, what of it? I mean, suicide isn't hereditary.
No. But insanity is.
What?
Edgar's father was certifiably insane at the time he took his own life.
How do you know all this?
I knew the whole family, Mrs. Pennington. They used to come here on holiday.
Here?
In fact, they used to rent this very house.
They did?
Now, Reuben Thompson tells me not 3 days ago, Edgar bought the place. Is that true?
Yes.
A strange act for a man trying to escape from his past, wouldn't you say?
Edgar did not commit suicide. And he will be back.
You seem very certain of that, Mrs. Pennington.
There was a perfect love between us.
Was her faith justified? Did Edgar turn up?
Not in those next few days. I stayed with her. That is, someone had to, you understand. She was beside herself with grief. A few people had died in the storm. Their bodies washed ashore here and there. I went to see them all, but none of them was Edgar.
Well, of course, some bodies are never found.
Some bodies, that's true. Things went from bad to worse. Mrs. Pennington's hysteria ebbed, and she began to slip into a kind of indifference. But she refused to let me call a doctor. She didn't want others interfering. She insisted this was something between her and Edgar. I don't know what would have happened if she hadn't received a visit from that man.
What man? Mrs. Pennington?
Yes.
I'm Captain Renard. I'm with United States Intelligence Operations.
Yes?
Constable Jonathan Barnes reported your husband's disappearance to us.
He had no right to do that.
This is wartime, ma'am. Something like this cannot go uninvestigated.
Something like what?
May I come in?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Oh, please have a seat, Captain.
You seem remarkably composed.
I'm very tired. One does need to take a rest, even from one's grief. But, do you have some news for me?
I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
Oh, well, by all means.
Are you aware that there are German U-boats patrolling the waters off our coast?
I know it's not very patriotic of me, Captain, but...
But what?
I've been so distraught by my own private grief that I've quite lost interest in the war. I really don't care who wins.
Oh? Did your husband share your sentiments?
Edgar was intensely patriotic. It bothered him immensely that he wasn't fit for active duty.
Not active duty, perhaps?
Because of a bad leg. He'd taken a fall from a polo pony. What do you mean?
Mean?
You said not active duty.
How much did you know about your husband's work?
Oh, I have no head for business, Captain Reynard.
Did you know he was working for civil defense?
Yes, but that was only part-time.
And did you know that he had clearance, top security clearance?
No. Well, of course, he never talked about it. He was very scrupulous, very patriotic. I told you.
Patriotic, yes, but to which side?
What?
We've run a rather thorough check on your husband, Mrs. Pennington, and there is strong evidence which suggests he may have been a German agent.
A German agent? Oh, that's impossible.
Just how well did you know your husband, Mrs. Pennington?
What do you mean?
Well, you'd only been married for 2 weeks at the time of his disappearance, and you'd met him only 3 months before that.
It was love at first sight.
Hardly a sound, factual basis for a marriage. Constable Barnes said you told him your husband had been moody.
That had only to do with us. He worried about the future.
I'm sure he did.
Our future. More than anything else, I was determined to persuade him that he didn't have to worry anymore. He was going to be happy. We were both going to be happy. And I know I would have succeeded.
I'm sure you would have, Mrs. Pennington. Did you know that on the evening of his disappearance, our sonar detected a U-boat less than a mile off this very beach?
What?
Did you know that your husband had access to the plans for our entire coastal defense?
No.
And that there was a leak in the Civil Defense Bureau where he worked?
No. No, I didn't know any of those things, Captain Raynard. I only knew that Edgar loved me and that he was trying desperately to trust in his life.
Please, Mrs. Pennington. I'm sorry. I see I was wrong. But perhaps it does set your mind at rest to know that there is a possible explanation for his disappearance.
Well, Edgar has not disappeared.
What did you say?
I mean, he isn't gone. I can feel him here with me right now as if he were in the room at this very moment, trying to speak to me, and I can't hear him.
I'm sorry I disturbed you, Mrs. Pennington. If you'll excuse me, I should leave.
Yes, it's nearly 5. Time to lay the fire and prepare our afternoon tea. Reuben.
Ma'am?
Please show this gentleman to the door.
Still, Mrs. Pennington, it should be some comfort to realize that when the war is over, your husband might return or send for you.
How little that man knows about love. Oh, Reuben. Dear Reuben, I don't know what to think anymore. Sometimes I feel as if I never really knew Edgar at all. Everyone is trying to take him away from me. But I won't let them. I won't let them do that. Reuben, you may bring us our tea.
And did Edgar return after the war?
Would I be going now to lay the fire and set out the tea if he had?
You mean that for all these years...
Every day.
And every evening?
She telephones to see if he's returned.
I've heard about the power of love, but never anything like this.
Not love, Mr. Hodge. Hope. Mrs. Pennington?
Yes, Reuben.
It's time for dinner now. Aren't you going to come down?
Just a few more minutes.
Well, it's gotten dark.
I can still see.
You've spent every waking hour up here on the Widow's Walk for the last 6 months. Surely if Mr. Pennington were going to return...
He will return, Reuben. I've told you that.
It's not summer anymore. Looking at that sky, I'd say we're just about due for the first storm of winter.
Nevertheless, I'll keep my vigil here, just as the wives of the fishermen used to watch for their men at sea.
Finally, though, her grief got the better of her. Her faith's never wavered, not from that day to this. But she could no longer bear to remain in that house with its brief memories and unfulfilled dreams. She left that winter and moved back to Boston.
So Mrs. Pennington never regained her sanity?
Who said she was insane?
Well, she has you light the fire and set out tea every evening. I'd certainly call that obsessive. You haven't told me which explanation you believe, Reuben. Did Edgar drown himself, or was the captain right about his being a German agent?
I never believed either one of them.
No?
No, not for a minute.
Why not?
Because of Mr. Pennington's game leg. He never could have descended the dune and crossed the 40 yards to the surf in the minute or so it took Mrs. Pennington to come into view.
Alice?
What?
You called her Alice.
I did.
Why?
Well, I guess I was a little in love with her myself then.
Reuben...
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Hodge. That I had something to do with his disappearance. But would I be telling you the story now if I had?
But it's so frustratingly incomplete. A man vanishes without a trace. You've got to have an explanation for that, or it's hardly worth publishing.
You gave me your word, Mr. Hodge, that you'd not publish this.
So I did, and I'll keep it. You've ruled out suicide and wartime intrigue. What's left? In fact, how can he have disappeared, period? A crippled man on an open beach.
That's just it, Mr. Hodge. He never disappeared at all.
There's a little of the madman and a little of the lover in each of us, goes an old Spanish proverb. Which of these ingredients is it that has motivated Alice Pennington's vigil for 35 years? Perhaps it's a mixture of both. Or perhaps there is really no distinction. We'll find out, we hope, when I return with our final act. Eternal in each of us, for something or someone. Sometimes we'll even deceive ourselves, so great is our longing. But is it really deception? To paraphrase the poet, there is nothing possible or impossible, but desire makes it so.
You say Edgar Pennington never disappeared at all?
He was right here, all the time.
Where?
Here.
But I don't understand. Why did he vanish or whatever? And why did he never make himself known?
Well, as to why it happened, I'm not sure. As to why he didn't make himself known, well, I think he has.
Reuben, just what did happen?
Well, about 3 weeks ago, just a week before you arrived, as a matter of fact, I was repairing the attic roof of the house there against the winter. I was tearing out some old shingles right under the eaves when I discovered a book.
A book?
People must have been through that attic hundreds of times and never discovered it.
It was an old book, then?
It was a diary, Mr. Hodge, kept by one of the daughters of the original owner, Elijah Cuthbert, the man who built the house nearly 3 centuries ago.
Cuthbert?
Naturally, with my interest in our local history, I thought this was quite a find. I forgot about my work and began to read it. It was standard enough fare until I came to the entry for April 11, 1692.
April 11, 1692. There was a skirmish with the Mapahasset Indians on the 7th of April of that year, but I don't recollect anything significant happening on the 11th.
It was April 11th that Edgar Pennington disappeared.
Well, yes, but that was in 1942.
On that day, the diary records the appearance of a strange man at the house, just about 5 o'clock in the evening.
The time?
He seemed confused by his surroundings and appeared to have no memory of recent events of that time.
But this is impossible.
Fortunately, Prudence, that's the girl who kept the diary, was very observant. She described the stranger's dress in detail. Pants made out of sailcloth, and a thin jacket of shiny, unnatural material never before seen in those parts. In other words, Mr. Hodge, khakis and a windbreaker.
And was that
exactly what Edgar Pennington had been wearing when he vanished?
You're trying to tell me that somehow Edgar Pennington was transported back through time to the year 1692? But that's science fiction.
I'm telling you what I found. It's a free country. You can draw your own conclusions.
Well, I must say that my first conclusion is that the diary is a fake.
That was mine, too.
The book ought to be examined by experts.
I am an expert, Mr. Hodge.
Well, of course, I didn't mean to imply that...
I've been the curator of the town archives for over 30 years. Laying fires and setting out tea in abandoned houses is only a sideline.
Then I'm sure you can appreciate the necessity for tests.
I've already done them.
For the acid content?
Yep.
And the paper?
Handmade, 100% rag, watermarks, wire and chain lines, all there.
And the ink?
Made from iron gall. That diary is absolutely authentic. There's even mold in the leather. That couldn't have been forged.
So Edgar Pennington was the victim of a time warp, hurtled back through 2.5 centuries.
And probably standing not half a dozen yards from Alice, as she called his name.
Well, what did you do after you found the book?
What do you think? I caught the next train to Boston to see Mrs. Pennington. At last, we had the answer to the mystery of her husband's disappearance. She'd lived like a recluse all these years, alone, miserable. I wanted to set her poor, tormented mind at rest.
Yes?
Mrs. Pennington?
Yes? Who are you?
It's me, Reuben Thompson.
Reuben! Well, forgive me for not recognizing you.
That's okay. I'd have only known you by the name on the door.
Still as blunt as ever. Well, it has been a long time, but please come in.
Yep.
Oh, how surprising. We've talked every evening on the phone for 35 years, and only now does it strike me that in all that time we've never seen each other. Not since the day I left.
Yep, 35 years.
That life is so full of such wonderful surprises and expectations. I was just about to have some tea. Would you,
Mrs. Pennington.
Reuben, why are you here? What's brought you to Boston?
Well,
He's returned? You've seen him?
No, I haven't seen him.
It isn't? Oh, no. Has his body been found?
No, nothing like that. It's, well, you see, I was repairing the attic for the winter.
I'm so relieved. You gave me a start. You know, Edgar was on my mind, as always. I was just reading Browning when you rang. Elizabeth, that is. I will not be accused of feminism, I trust, when I state the fact that she was a much better poet than her husband. The sonnets from the Portuguese. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old grief. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
That's very pretty.
But, of course, he's not dead.
No. I mean, what I came to...
But do you take cream or lemon?
What?
Reuben, in your tea.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I never drink tea.
Then I shall make the choice for you. Lemon. And some sugar. Oh, how much I look forward to our conversations each evening on the phone.
You do?
Yes, brief as they are. Dear Reuben, you're the only friend I have. Has my silliness become such a terrible imposition?
No, not at all. I've been more than happy to do it.
For 35 years. Surely there were times when you wished yourself free of it all.
Well, it's just a routine, Mrs. Pennington.
Do you know the last thing Edgar did before he disappeared? He was standing at the very crest of the dune. Oh, I do remember it as if it were yesterday. And he turned to watch me as I approached. And he waved, as if beckoning me to follow him. Oh, there was a hurt look in his eyes, as if he were afraid I might not. But at the corners of his mouth were the beginnings of a smile. Brave effort to overcome his fear once and for all and accept our happiness. And that's why I know he's never left me, and why I know he'll return. There's so much to look forward to. Oh, forgive me. Here I am prattling on without letting you get a word in edgewise. Now, you came to tell me something.
Yes, I did.
Well, then, what is it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the house, I hope.
Well, I was up in the attic, you see.
Yes, working on the roof, you told me. And
I found that it's going to require about $50 to repair it.
Is that all? Oh, But you could have written me for the money. You sure there's not something else? You seem upset.
No. Thank you for the tea.
What's that you've got there?
What?
Oh, that book.
Oh, it's just something I picked up in town. An old diary of sorts. Something to read on the train home.
Oh, and I thought maybe you'd brought me a present. Well, Reuben, dear Reuben, goodbye.
Bye.
Reuben, I really am quite mad, you know.
And that was it? You left without telling her?
It wasn't up to me to destroy her hope.
But the truth?
The truth, Mr. Hodge, was that as I sat there and watched her talk, she seemed to grow younger before my very eyes. As if time hadn't passed at all. And if time can stand still for 35 years, why not for 3 centuries?
Are you sure that was the only reason?
What do you mean?
Well, the phone calls.
Well, who knows why we do what we do. Anyway, you see now why the story must not be published.
Of course. At least not in Mrs. Pennington's lifetime. But you haven't finished.
Finished?
The story. The stranger in the diary. Edgar Pennington or whoever he was. Whatever became of him? Does the diary say?
Well, the Cuthbert family took him in and tried to make him feel as much at home in those familiar, strange surroundings as possible. He remained there for the entire summer. But they saw very little of him, for he spent all his waking hours on the widow's walk.
Like Alice Pennington.
Always preoccupied, as if waiting for something or someone. The diary records a deep sorrow, as if he were suffering an unbearable loss.
The cruel betrayal of fate. Like the betrayals he'd endured all his life.
Or a fulfillment. For they were together in a way.
And then?
One day, he quite abruptly announced his departure for Boston. When the family pressed him for an explanation, he'd say only that the person he was waiting for was no longer there. He left, and they never saw him again, nor even heard further word of him.
And that's the end of the story?
I don't think so. You see, the date of the entry, which records his departure, was November the 9th. That's the same day when, 2.5 centuries later, Mrs. Pennington left the house herself.
And went to Boston.
Forever.
A cruel trick of fate or a fulfillment. Who knows? Perhaps Edgar Pennington would never have been happy in this life. Perhaps he would have lived fitfully, waiting for the disappointment he had experienced so often before. Who are we to say? But what of Reuben's decision not to tell Alice Pennington about the diary? A word on that in a moment. Was Reuben's act of concealment selfless or selfish? He certainly loved Alice Pennington and would wish for her happiness. But what about his own happiness in the expectation of her phone calls each evening? Only one thing seems certain. As long as there is room for hope, can any story be said to have ended unhappily? A final thought on time travel. Is it really only science fiction? I don't know, but I can say this. Compared to the complexities of human motivation, Is the idea of time travel really so astonishing? Our cast included Court Benson, Ann Williams, Robert Maxwell, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. Hurry up with the money.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get it all in the bag, but my hands are shaking.
What's that?
What?
The police.
I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't do anything.
All right, come out from behind that counter. Walk out. Come on, move.
But don't shoot, please. Don't shoot.
Let the stick out. Everybody, shut up. You there. I could have put that bullet into your head. Now, everybody, shut up and don't make me shoot again. No. You. Stand in front of me.
Please.
Just stand right here and don't move.
Please.
Nobody in this place moves an inch. That's right.
Now, drop your weapon. Raise your hands or you can't get away.
Stay out. I'll kill people if you try to come in.
Now, don't be crazy. Nobody's hurt. Not yet. You're not in that much trouble. Now, be smart.
Don't try to rush me. I'm warning you. Don't try.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by X-Lax. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre.